One, two, three. Okay, sounds good. What's good, singular viewer? How are you doing tonight? I'm just letting people filter in junk, so feel free to chat. I am here after all. I just like to let 15 minutes go by before I crack open a book or something, you know? So if you want to talk, I'm here. I do have some bots I need to ban, actually. I could do that. Ugh. I actually do need to ban these people. Wait. Anyone who didn't chat, send them to purgatory. Okay. Ugh, time to use Google, I guess. Oh, nice. So, slash ban. Alien conglomeration. Okay, easy enough. I'm gonna be gone just a moment. Feel free, I'll be right back. Sorry about that. I had to go and prevent my best friend from receiving a virus. She's she's currently working on how to like play more games, and she wants to try out this game, but she doesn't really want to pay for it, right? And so I was she needed me to make sure that the thing she was downloading wasn't going to give her computer like 15 different diseases. So she had to just call me and just make sure that she wasn't like breaking her laptop at all. I swear to God, I love the girl, but I swear one time she somehow managed to give herself like 13 different viruses while trying to install Oregon Trail. Like I sent her I don't understand how she did it. I sent her to the proper website, right? I sent her to the proper website. I put the thing in her hand, but an hour later, when I come back, I see that she had. Let me turn this viewer counter off. I'm just staring at it. When I come back, I see that her desktop now has a like thick gamer border around it, like some piece of crap like application filter thing that somebody, you know, managed to get on there for some reason. Like those apps where like you'll install them and if you don't like select decline, it'll like install like DuckDuckGo browser on your computer. It was one of those situations. And so I had to go through her entire computer bit by bit, boot it into safe mode, and just uninstall as much of that as I could possibly get. I'm not even sure. Oh, excuse me. I'm not even sure if I got all of it, to be completely honest. But I got enough. I did my best. Oh well, I need to start up the stream. Okay, just a moment. Bow. Bow and bow. Alrighty, so we're going to go ahead and pick up where we left off last session. We just finished up Act 2. We went to a doctor to see about our leg. We had a spooky walk around through a museum. Then we got picked up, dragged off into the sky by a bird. Now we're in the woods getting our leg treated, and this is where we last left off. Alright, let me see here. And now we're doing interlude number 2, The Entertainment. Oh, what is... Okay. Oh, jeez. Looks like we're in some kind of theater. There are people here, and we're first person, I think. That's interesting. A sandwich with a brick. 2 GD hot, says Harry. It's cool in here. Yep, like Babylon outside. GD, you're right. Well, cool in here. It's an oasis. Wonder how Ted's holding up. AC? Down there, they all have it. Sure, you're right. I've never been to Texas. Oh, sure. They all have AC. Too cold, almost. In July, even. Wait, okay, let me see here. Sound 1, distance highway. Sound 2, drone number 1. He's got a hotel. Yeah, hotel. Fuck words. That's living. Maybe too much. I mean, what to stop him, really? Meet some tall thing at the hotel bar? Nah. Ted's a good man. Nah, I know. He wouldn't run around. You're right. How about a beer? No beer today. Hard times whiskey. That's all you've got? Director's notes? Lem's Duel original script for Reckoning has almost no explicit. Where the hell am I? We have the right to lie, said Dramatis. In Tannen Artaud. Okay, I'm an actor. Blows gently with pursed lips. Observes. Ash configuration. Coughs, wipe nose. Sleeve. At length, expects sleeve. Inspects sleeves. Barfly. Remember something. Trivial about the. Oh, I didn't do my voice exercise. Prior evening. Looks up suddenly. Looks left. Right. Looks left. Sound 2. Drone number 1. Sound 3. Glass is clanking. Looks right. It's a good whiskey. Local. Yeah. You take deliveries from them? Sure. You ever see one of them? The boys from Hard Times? What? I heard they're strange. They work hard. They make a good whiskey. Who are we to judge? Yeah, sure. Who are we? No one of consequence. What's all this? Bread for? Sandwiches. Rain's Law. Huh. The old ones went bad while you were on vacation? You have a good time. All the sandwiches rotted? Oh, you know me. Couldn't shut it off. 7 days on a beach and all I could think about was work. Skims newspaper. Article about cross-country travel by hot air balloon. Visualize hot air balloon on launch. Barfly forgets. You know, the new kitchen? Maybe hire a hostess, you know? A hostess! At the lower depths. Crazy. Nah, it's not so crazy. I was in a bar down there in New Orleans. They had a hostess, some dive. She seats you and, I don't know, points out the specials. Could have specials every night in here. Drink specials. You make cocktails? Nah. Food specials. Monday night chicken. I don't know. Real chicken. Caesar salad. Class it up, you know? Bess would have liked it. Here's to Bess. Yeah, yeah. Let me grab a. Here's to Bess. Good Christian woman. Ah. Oh, I got a follow. Thank you very much, one Nomad Potato. I appreciate the follow. It means a lot. And thanks for tuning in as well. I really appreciate it. For the record, my little goals thing to the side there. That's not a very immediate thing. That's just a nice little. It's just a nice little thing to help me keep things going. So don't feel what's the word? Don't feel inclined to follow. You know, if you like the content, you don't necessarily want all of my streams being thrown to your thing. That's all good. But you know, if you like me, come on in. Excuse me, I got distracted. Corner, yada yada yada. Not bothering nobody. Been here long. As soon as I opened. Got started a bit early, I suspect. On a bender, huh? Sleeping in a ditch or something? You don't think. Maybe Ted? Nah. Ted's a good man. Honest. Well liked. He's liked, but he's well liked. Sales is a good fit. Selling hammers. Can you believe it? Somebody has to. The hammers. They don't sell themselves. Here, here. It's just hard. Ted on the road. If I look away, are they gonna keep going? I feel like I'm. Let me see here. My lap will open back up. Let me see here. What are my stage instructions saying? I have zero what's the word? I have zero experience acting whatsoever. I took like one drama class back in middle school, but I know this looking if the crowd would show. Thank you. Look, doing this, you're not allowed to do this. You're not ever supposed to do this. Even if the instructions ever tell you like look out into the crowd, take a look, look like no, don't. Even if they have you looking people in the eyes, you're not supposed to be looking at the crowd. You're supposed to be looking at like the scene, despite looking at the crowd. Don't do this, says the man who again took one drama class for half a school year back in middle school. So maybe don't take acting advice from me. What's good, Cakerthelt? Cakerthelt? Cakerthelt, that works. I see your message. It went through great. What's good, Beckles? Or Becca, I guess. Excuse me. Yeah, honestly, the 2Ks gave you away. It's tough all over. What do you do all day? Come here, I guess. Let me pause this. Am I like messing things up? Am I supposed to just sit here and watch the scene go through? I want to make sure I'm not like going to have looping dialogue and I'm missing progression. Okay. Thank you. Also, you know, I have no problem doing voices, but not when that particular person asks for them. Matter of fact, get out of here. No. Yeah, no, you're fine. Sure. That's what I do. Cheap drinks, conversation, and the entertainment? Sure. What's tonight? Oh, tonight it's. Oh, Junebug. I'll stay for that. I need some music. Get my mind off Ted. Something romantic, you know? A love song from when the world was young. What time? Around 8, maybe. Well, set him up slow, or I'll sleep right through it. Okay, I think those two are done. Also, look behind you at the table every so often for the stage direction stuff and critical reviews. That stuff's changed throughout the play, too. Alright. Okay, I think I get it now. The Wakefield Stuns in Entertainment. The premiere at. Okay, noted. Buffalo Street Student Theater was a curiosity. Two obscure plays by a local author were simultaneously presented for the pleasure of a handful of baffled patrons. Okay, crowd. Person over there. Barfly sits alone. Glasses. One. Fuck. Barfly, straighten shirt. Checks pocket for currency. Empty handed. Begins to calculate. Barflight makes mental note of room's exits. Considers possibility of escape. Inspects exit. Estimates paces to exit. Considers social effects of sudden exit. Weighs options. Fumbles in pocket. Fuck. Encounters troubling headline. Bites lip. Pretends to inspect a news photograph. Lexicon Herald recognizes neighbor. Pictured left. Act 2. Sound cues. Averts eyes. Makes mental checklist for planned exit. End of this bit. The entertainment is one of my favorite parts of KRZ. Honestly, I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it. I'm not. Just I need to pause because dialogue keeps going. Uh, I'm still not 100% sure this is the best game for me to be streaming, as not much is happening. I'm not sure how many folks are going to enjoy the slow burn of everything. But the visuals are nice, and I do like I feel like the people who have been around were enjoying me at least as background noise. So every bit helps. Drink, pauses, sighs, relaxes shoulders. Put it back on that weird dinosaur show, would you? Nah, those history programs don't make any sense. I'm for the nature programs. I'm guessing that would be my metaphorical exit, I guess. To sound cues. Distant highway, nature program, drone 2, door opening, door closing. Okay, okay. Set designer's notes. Doolittle must have been an odd bird. Many playwrights, a Tennessee Williams or a Eugene O'Neill, spend as much energy on precise descriptions of the play set as they do on any of the dialogue. So my job is finding ways to be creative within constraint. But Doolittle only described settings, poetically. To be honest, I think he'd have preferred there wasn't a set at all. Well, here I am, building one anyway. Okay, these are the people who built it. Serves him right for disappearing. All those years ago, the enigmatic wino. I don't mind a drunk, but I hate riddles. Reviews on that end. Okay. Brick sandwich. Still here. I prefer the nature. Excuse me. I prefer the nature programs. They think they can just say anything on TV. I don't believe there to be a damn word in the Bible about dinosaurs in the ark. Been a long time since Sunday school for me. Do you go to church though? Nah, not since Bess. It was her church, really. Good Christian woman. Good Christian woman. Drink. Well, I'm curious to see where they're going with it. They've got you now. I just think they're gonna run out of rope before too long. Dinosaurs on the ark. I prefer the nature programs. Yeah. Okay. Loop. Okay. No loop. So your vacation was good. 7 days. 7 days poolside. I thought you said it was a beach. Oh. Sure. No, it was a pool. Was it a pool or a beach? Maybe. I don't remember. Weird. That we do. That we do. Making this up? Oh no, I. Hi, Harry. Are the old folks here? Just me and Evelyn. Just me and Evelyn all morning. Hi, Evelyn. And that's Sot in the corner. You're early, Pearl. Your parents usually don't roll in until the evening, 5 or 6. Everything all right? Nothing will loop Americans talk to. Are you not American, Becca? Have you been secretly English this entire time and you haven't told me? Or Welsh or Polish or. Anything but. You've been hiding this information from me. I'm hurt, honestly. Yeah, no, I'm just messing with you. You forgot I was also American. Do I sound like anything else? Mixed you up with several of my Brazilian, Argentinian friends. That's fair. That's fair. We do got a good deal of Brazilian, Argentinian friends, don't we? Well, I do at least. There's a good deal of them in the community too. Now that I think about it. Hmm. We just have some stuff to talk about. Well, post up here and let's watch this weird dinosaur show. I'll stand you a drink. All, all Harry's pouring is today's Hard Times whiskey. That's all you get. That's all you got? They make a good whiskey. Sure, but you know the rumors. Rumors are rumors. Put it on my tab, Harry. You driving, Pearl? Oh, God, no. You know they want almost 40 cents a get. I had the early shift, but just walked over. In this heat? You still working? Oh, you still working over there at Ace Jewelry and Loan? Joe Harden proudly trading shortcuts for dignity 6 days a week since 1962. At least they have the piety to shut down on Sunday. With Joe, it's more likely a hangover. Can it be both? Well, I know you see more trade than I do. Must be slow over at the hardware store. Slow isn't the word. Now Ted is out, shilling for quality hammers to make up income. Have you ever considered quality hammers on your shelf? We made the switch recently and business has tripled. Well, of course, I'd love to have dinner with your lovely daughters. Oh, Evelyn. Hey, man gets lonely out on the road. I know how it is. Nah. There are so many South American super veterans. Yes, there is. There is. I know, yeah, a good amount actually. I've reached out to like maybe 3 or 4 people just because they seem cool, and maybe like 2 of them were from Brazil. They do love their video games over there. I was going to say like up there, but I don't know where they are. Revelation to me. Dumb American brain can't do geography. Harry, you've been traveling, right? Sure, sure, yeah. Down in New Orleans, just taking a break. A vacation. Brazil's down. Okay, I'm sorry, I warned you. Dumb American brain for ideas. Tell her about the. Oh my God, I can't look at chat and fucking talk at the same time. I'm so sorry. It's the furthest south you can get. I know. I know. I have. What is south on a globe, really? You ever think about that? Down eventually. Look up a map on stream so we can like. I'm good. I'm good. I'd rather not expose myself in front of like what 2 viewers? 5. Oh, never mind. Yeah, definitely not doing that. Does it really matter what direction is down on a globe though? It becomes down on a globe become means down because the globe is magnetically locked, bro. Oh god. Don't use your science on me. I don't give half a darn what it means to be magnetically locked. I don't even know what that means. I don't care about magnetism. All I know is the Earth is a 3D circle and down becomes up eventually. It doesn't matter. I could walk in a straight line across the planet and eventually end up right back where I was. Spheres are weird. Leave me alone. God. Is this what I get for shamelessly plugging my Twitch channel? Is this the harassment I now have to come to expect? Great. Love it. I'll get back to reading this speakeasy dialogue now. I did. I did. And despite all the harassment and forceful pulling out of my balls for in front of people you've done, uh, still happy to have you here, man. I appreciate you tuning in. Pool or the beach? Evelyn. Sounds nice. And the hostess. I may just cut you off. Hmm. So the pool or the beach? Yeah, Harry. Which was it? Well, it was a week of relaxation and now I'm back. You still look stressed. If you don't mind me saying, he just looks like that. Sure, that's just how I look. Oh my god. I can't do inflections. Oh, fuck, to leave town, Harry. I can't do inflections like this. Cuz it goes like line by line and it's so difficult to make this sound natural. I'm doing my best over here. I've never known you to leave this bar. Oh no, I get out. You still drive that old truck? I don't know. I think they towed it eventually. The hell you say? That must have been years ago, Harry. How do you get around now? I take the bus or I walk. You walk to New Orleans? Watch it, Evelyn. Hmm. I didn't mean nothing by it, Harry. Harry, did you really go to New Orleans? Now just where do you two get off? Sorry, forget it. Sure, she didn't mean nothing by it. We'll lay off you and get back to drinking. Gotta be ready for the entertainment. Oh, who's on tonight? Tonight it's Junebug. Works for me. Round eight, I think. I'll stick around. I could use some sad music. I came here to break some hearts. What's that? To dash dreams. What are you talking about? Gotta talk to my parents about their bar tab. I won't be paying them for 'em anymore. Hang on now. No, it's time to cut the old folks loose and head west. I can't keep enabling them, you know? A debt's a debt now. Harry, I'm sorry. I know you've got vested interest, and I don't want to make a victim of you. They'll come with it somehow, I'm sure. No, it's not that. The thing about debts is you never know when they'll be reckoned and called in. What does that mean, it? I'm not saying anything, but I know debt, Harry. I see it all day. It's all around me, like a thick gray fog. It's in the air. I love how Harry is like. I understand that's probably not what he's insinuating. I feel like he's insinuating that he's going to go press the parents. Like, as soon as. Diverse, no! Also, let me go read that real fast. Hold on. Excuse me. Excuse me. Pardon me, I didn't mean to yell like that. I just saw the $100 and freaked out. Oh, damn, I didn't read the thing. Oh, fuck. I wish I pulled it up fast. I wish I could read those, actually. Here, give me 2 seconds, y'all. Yeah, Harry is 110% insinuating that he's gonna go bust some fucking kneecap. Oh, did I goof up? Did I goof up? How does stream look? Stream okay? Okay, stream looks okay. Hold on. Give me just a moment, y'all. I apologize. I'm trying to go back and read that nice donation that Diverse left for me. Give me just a moment. I really do appreciate that tip, by the way, Doris. I'm super sorry that I did not catch the word. I'll have to learn how to go back and read those. But no, know that I appreciate your donation. It really does mean a lot. If you could just if you could DM me a general gist of what you said, I'll gladly read it out on stream. You do have my Discord. Well, yeah, love you too, buddy. Jesus Christ, man, where do you get this cash from? Oh yeah, it's all good, Bex. If you just wanted to pop your head in, show support. 45 minutes long. I'm only hitting 42 now. Christ. Okay, I'll keep the train moving. If you have to go though, no shame, no shame. Totally understandable. I appreciate you popping your head in regardless. It's super nice of you. But if you gotta go work, go ahead and work. Not everyone can afford to, we'll see if not afford, but not everyone gets the privilege of working in their PJs all day. Yes, I will save the VOD, and I'm currently working on getting all of my VODs uploaded to a VOD channel on YouTube. So if you want to go back and rewatch, feel free. Now, I'm going to get through as much of this as I can because I know you need to go. Will do. I have the YouTube channel set up, but I have no idea the process of uploading videos. So that's me learning my thing. It's in the air I breathe. At the pawn shop, they have a new financial technology. I'm the ambassador. Did you know that? A new technology. It's a new kind of debt, Evelyn. And it's a mess. What do you mean, a new kind of debt? You know what we do at the pawn shop? Secured loans. We don't buy used goods. We take personal property as a collateral on a loan. Then, if you don't pay your loan, we sell your stuff. Sure, I get that. It works for people who couldn't get loans otherwise, I guess. Now Hardin has this new idea. He calls it payday advance. But it's just a short term, unsecured loan with a wicked interest rate. There's no filtering. Most who borrow can't keep up. Then he has this big pile of debts with big returns on paper. And you can sell those debts to a bank. Huh, who's borrowing like that? What do you think? When Joe put me in charge of it, the only dark skinned clerk in the whole shop? You think so? I know it. Don't you see? I look just like you. You can trust me. Ooh. But Joe knows they won't pay on time. There's no money in lending, but there's money in usury. That's in the Bible. That's in the Bible. I won't be a shill. I'd have to save a bit more, and then I go to California. I'll be a real clerk. At a credit union or something. Something ethical. I just have to get rid of these old parasites first. Neither a borrower nor a lender be. Well, my tab is in. Good shape, I think. You're behind too. Not as bad as the Slades, but. Well, Harry, the only thing I owe you is this handshake and a whiskey you're about to pour me. Let's say this one's on me, Pearl. Nah, I'm good for it. But for today, let's just say it's on me. You're awfully strict about cash for a guy who just got back from a vacation. Drink up, Evelyn. Maybe you better find something other than chair to sink into so your debts don't get reckoned out from underneath you. I'm out for a bit. I'll be back later to disappoint a couple of old deadbeats. I'll stay for the entertainment. I won't throw you out, but remember what I just said. Man, my boy Harry's a real one. I wonder if we're going to get an appearance from these characters in this next bit. I know Lula Chamberlain, she made an appearance in Act 2. Ooh, people. Rosa, management material. That's what he said. Is that so? 11 years behind a supermarket till. You're damn right. Damn right. I have commitment and reliability. That's what he said. Management material. I bet they raise you to $3. I bet 4. The responsibility. You see Pearl today? She was working all day, I think. Usually doesn't work mornings. The Slade women are all getting promoted. I think they just put out her on another shift. What's the morning shift at like at a pawn shop, do you think? Black coffee in desperation. Let's celebrate. Oh, these are the parents, huh? Harry. Ah, ah, messed up my mic. Another round. We're celebrating 2 promotions in the family. Oh, these are her parents. Talked to Pearl today? She worked all day. She was here earlier, looking for you two. She'll be back. Why don't you just pace yourselves till you talk to her? Ooh. We're celebrating. Also, I just understood the brick stamp. Pace yourselves, or pay your bill. Oh, I'd appreciate it. Okay, let me just explain real quick. I think I just realized about the brick sandwiches. I'm pretty sure back then there was some kind of I don't want to explain this if y'all already know, but just in case for those who don't. Back in the day, and I'm pretty sure in some places now, bars were not allowed to just serve alcohol. You have to like serve some kind of food. So some places, and some places still do this today, they just serve like BS food like that. There are certain bars in certain places of the US who just have like a grilled cheese on their menu so they're able to operate because they can't technically just serve alcohol. That I think that's it. If that's not it, somebody tell me. I could be totally wrong. On a bill all of a sudden? Are you sunstruck? Sure, you know it's twice as bright when you got the ocean and the pool both reflecting at you. Yep. Evelyn. Yo, Evelyn is hilarious. I like her. She got a little bit of sass in her. When she's not accusing her husband of cheating. You catch sight of any alligators? Sure, it was gators everywhere. A swamp. Big sandy swamp with a pool hostess. What's that? Set him up, Harry. Junebug will be here any minute, and we want to be receptive. Alright. I think it's just a prop and a sight gag about economic decline. Harry's bar is legit. Okay. Okay. I was wrong then. It's just a sight gag. Got it. Alright, but I keep track. There'll be a reckoning. You folks hear about the reckoning? First I've heard. What's up, Harry? Short on your bills? Let the books get away from you? That's an ignorant thing to say. Harry is about to fuck up everybody in this bar. Like he is one more sly crack away from like unhooking the shotgun he keeps underneath the bar. Like he's getting close. He's getting tired of everybody's shit. Yeah, I love it. Yeah, yeah. The tension is definitely changing now, especially since I know like Evelyn's like anxious about her husband. These parents don't know they're about to get walked out on by their daughter. Yeah, yeah. That's an ignorant thing to say. Been doing my books for 10 years. Keeping this place alive all on my own. Ever since Bess. I'd just let you run that tab up until you drank yourselves underground. Now, he didn't mean nothing by it, Harry. Yeah, Harry. You know I'm only joking. Sure, I know. I know you're joking. Alright, let's drink. Yeah, I'm feeling bad for Harry now. Everybody's just like making I better slow down. Hard time when whiskey comes on strong. I don't want to end up like that boiled owl in the corner. I can't tell anymore. I hear they have some secret ingredients or secret process or something. Something in the wood they age it in. Yeah, something strange in that wood. Drink up, Larry. Don't call me Larry. Sounds like an old man. All right, Silver Fox. Now you. I'll let it slide. Another? Well, I don't get paid until Friday, and I haven't seen Pearl all day. She can pick it up when she comes back. Don't count on it. What the hell kind of thing is that to say? Our own daughter. Generosities have limits. I don't know what she said, but the Slades are good for it. This family takes care of our. Oh, dear God. Sure, we'll get it straightened out when she comes back. Better get here soon, or she'll miss the entertainment. Shouldn't Junebug be here now, Harry? Yep, that's what you get working with artists. Good entertainment, but it's always late. This is pretty late, though. We'll stick around. We're celebrating, we know, Lawrence. Sure. Yeah, not expecting a late night sentimental call. And if he does, let it ring. Philanderer. Last drink, Evelyn? One more, Harry. I just want to hear some music. Well, she better show up soon. Time skip? Okay. I'm actually pretty excited about this music too, because I keep getting scared by like shapes coming in. Jesus. I'm actually pretty excited for this music too. Ooh. Reviews, entertainment, okay. I love this song. Sober, okay. I've never heard it. It's a love song. It's a Valentine. Sure. Ever been in love? Nope. Me neither. Well, there's Ted. Son of a bitch. Evelyn. You love Ted, right? He's a son of a bitch out on the road, selling hammers and hammering shop girls. You know he isn't. Well, I wish he. Wait, what? I wish he would. You don't mean that. Sure, I don't mean that. He's a son of a bitch, but you have to stick by your family. Sometimes. If it kills you. Do you? Why? You just have to. Why? Love this song. What if they're better off without us? My folks get better with money. Ted could, I don't know, meet someone new? He wouldn't. He's a good man. Would you? Ugh. All I want is to be free of Paris. Ooh. Ooh, with the family right there. Okay. Bold. Keep my own money. Pay my own debts. Don't be a fool. Buy me a drink. What do you want? I want to run a hardware store with my dear husband. Evelyn. I want a whiskey. That's all you want? And a love song. She could have said, sure. Pearl, you could have said something. I shouldn't have to say anything, Dad. Letting us just sit and soak up a debt. We're celebrating. Pearl, it's supposed to be a celebration. Don't you know the news? Larry, drop it. So celebrate. I'm not stopping you, but I'm not paying for it. Your mother's going to be a manager. So, put a manager's salary on that tab. It's not. Sure, they said she's management material. What kind of material are you, Pearl? Maybe. He said he. He said maybe I'm made of sweat and blood and beer, just like you raised me. That's a damn strange thing to say. Sure, my hands are cut up, but you're a loan clerk and your mother's a manager at a supermarket. Damn it, Lawrence. It's not settled. Not settled. O'Neill just handed you a promotion. No, he didn't. He said he's management. Why can't you celebrate? Rosa, what did he say to you? Remember what he said to you? He said, didn't he? He said, maybe eventually. Maybe eventually. Maybe eventually, management material. Keep your chin up. Maybe eventually. Sooner or later, keep your chin up. Yeah, I'm getting really uncomfortable. I'm getting like super duper uncomfortable. Like this is like, ugh. Like I'm not gonna go super into it, but like certain themes of this hitting a little close to the old Bup Chup home. Hitting a little close to the Bup Chup home, and I'm not sure how much I like it. Oh, give me just a moment. Also, Diverse, I just read the message you sent me. I wish you the best of luck. I wish I could give you some more advice, but I'm neither higher up or a provider, so I apologize. Yeah, I'm getting like the Bup Chup home is like getting its door kicked in right now. Not okay, not exactly this. Not exactly this, of course. But like I've seen KRZ described as a tragic ghost story where the ghost is the American dream is and the tragedy is that you know it doesn't is that it doesn't know it's dead. Oh god. Yeah, that's summing it up pretty well. That's summing it up pretty well. Ugh, I'm just feeling a tingling. Like something about like black family like piling things onto the capable child is like ugh. If I ever have babies, I swear I'm going to be like independent by the time I'm like 65. By the time I'm in my 60s, I they can be out of the house, they could be doing their own thing. Of course, I still want like a relationship with them. But, I definitely need to I don't want to lean on them at all. I'm definitely not going to pull the whole "we raised you" yada 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 card. You know what I mean? I'm definitely going to be like doing my own thing. I hope. God. How's that, Dad? Enough. You can still settle. It'll just take longer. I should look again. Just sit with me, Larry. Let's just wait for the music. Get away from the awfulness. Oh, come on. She has a life, y'all. Sure. We can celebrate. Sure. The Slade women are moving up. Eventually. If she's this late, she's not coming. Where's Junebug? Where's the entertainment? Oh, thank you for following. Let me see here. Thank you for following. Oh, yeah, thanks for following, Beck. I appreciate it. I definitely wasn't going to cry if you didn't follow, but you know. Ooh, 2 follows in one night. I'm actually super happy about that. I appreciate everybody who's watching. She this late. She always shows up. I've got nothing better to do. You gonna settle up first? Don't be a fool. Watch it. I'll buy you a drink. How about a water, Evelyn, and maybe call it a night? What time is it? I love this song. It's relaxing. Like the sun by the pool on a beach full of gators. God damn it, Evelyn. Harry, your language. What would be. Okay, mind your business, Pearl. Good Christian woman. God damn it, who cares if I didn't go to New Orleans? She didn't mean anything by it. Maybe I just sat here alone in the dark. Would you like that, Evelyn? That what you want to hear? Watching nature programs in the dark. Just me and the deer and the gators. The goddamn dinosaurs. It was Harry's Ark, Evelyn. 2 by 2. Out of the flood into the poorhouse. She's just drunk. All on my dime. Well, there's gonna be a reckoning. All of you. Just stick. Okay, I called it. Just stick around. You'll see. What are you talking about, Harry? What reckoning? I want to hear another love song. Where's Junebug? I hope she never shows up. I can't pay her. The money's run out. What's that? It's gone. The money's all gone. I'll let you sponges soak up so many. Okay, hold the. I need a second. I need a second. I need a second. Hold on. There's a lot of emotions happening here that I wasn't expecting. I let you sponges soak up so many free drinks. Now I can't even stock the whiskey without striking a deal. No more whiskey? Harry. What kind of deal? It doesn't matter. You can't blame us. Yes, we can. You can't blame us, Harry. We're just a little short from time to time. Sure. Then don't drink. Just leave, Pearl. Just trust me. Is he actually about to pick up the shotgun from underneath the desk? The bar? Like I have absolutely no relation to any of this. I'm not a bar owner in debt. I'm not someone who's making shady deals to feed the patrons. But dear God, I'm feeling a lot from these little like polygonal people. So much more than I thought I was going to. I'm leaving. Are you sure? I'm sure. You don't deserve this? All I want is a love song and a whiskey. You'll have plenty of time for whiskey. I just want to be left alone. That man is like a straitjacket. I know, Evelyn. If only he'd meet some tall young thing on the road. I know. Damn, she's looking for a reason to break up with him. 11 years behind a supermarket till. Keep your chin up. Rosa, eventually, maybe eventually. Now, you all should clear out. Where will we go? Just let us wait. Let us wait for Junebug. We're good. Get out of his bar. We just want to have a few drinks. You don't have any money to pay for them. See the entertainment and then we'll go home. With what money? You don't understand. Sure. We know you're struggling. We're all struggling. Harry, you said you have a deal, right? God damn it. You don't understand me. Harry, your language. What's to understand? We'll settle our debts soon. Rose is in line for this promotion. All they want is debt. They feed on it. They put it in the whiskey. What? What the hell are you saying? He'll be here soon. The boy from Hard Times. There'll be a reckoning. Harry, our debt's not to the distillery. It is now. I traded it. I sold it. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry for keeping pausing. I understand people want to see what's happening as much as I do. But dear God, I'm so interested. I'm so interested. Cuz with the way this universe is set, the way the game is played so far, there is something there are ghosts and there is like semi-magical bullshit, I think, potentially maybe. So, in my mind, selling a debt in this sense and the sense of putting a debt in a whiskey means either oh yeah they're coming to collect on like they're gonna take all the money y'all have, they're gonna like pass the debt on over to y'all, or y'all are going to lose your souls for what you've done to me. Like what he means is so open. Oh dear God. Oh dear actual God. Is it too late to change the game? An hour and 6 minutes into the stream. Can I back out now? Okay, you're right. I'm sorry. You have to go for work. Ah. Ah. Ah! Okay, that's a man. I swear to God, if it ends there. If it just ends there. I swear on everything that I love in this world, if this just ends there, I'm go- You know, when they were talking about the boys from Hard Times, I wasn't picturing electrical skeleton men. And you know, something about the boy from Hard Times holding a manifest makes it so much more terrifying. Like, it insinuates that the supernatural has order. Like, it has bureaucracy, and it's come to. Oh, dear God. We better. Oh, God. Now I wish that wasn't just a play. Now I wish that wasn't just a play. Because now I want to run into those people in real life. Oh God, Harry most definitely just fucking. Oh God, there might be some there. I'm just gonna go on to Act 3. Okay, good. It's plot relevant. Okay, I'm gonna go on to Act 3. I have a lot of thoughts in my head right now. I'm just wondering how plot relevant this is gonna be. Okay, people at a table. Especially this act. Oh shit. 83 and sunny now. Looks like it's gonna get to about 101 by late afternoon in Louisville and 103 in E-Town. Not a cloud in sight to get out of those parasols. Haha. Alright. Catch you later, Beckles. Thank you for tuning in. It means a lot. I'm glad you enjoyed the stream. You have yourself a nice night and feel free to text me. I still like peek at my Discord every now and again. So you have a nice night. Enjoy your work. Haha. Major accident just headed the Bardstown exit, so if you're headed to work on 31, oh, you are late, my friend. Haha. Sugar? Just a little. I forgot how you take your coffee. I'm tired. I didn't sleep well. Those old horses at Iris used to keep me up. I heard you yelling. Bad dreams? We were up on a roof, Ira and I, and Charlie, eating a light supper, drinking sweet tea. Charlie was reading. We were surrounded by other houses, closely packed, huge sidewalks. It must have been, what's the word? Oh, give me just a moment. Hi, Tal. Good seeing you. Oh, God. I need to get away from this screen. I can barely read the white text of chat. Hold on. Oh, thank you. Have a good one. Yeah, you too, man. I hope your stream's going well on your end. I appreciate you popping your head in. And I did clear out my chat of all the bots I could find, I think. I think I did. Let me know if I missed any. But I feel like my viewers are real today. So that's nice. I got 2 followers. Up on a roof. We're surrounded by other houses. Closely packed, huge sidewalks. It must have been, what's that word? A city. That's it. I'm sure. Below us, a group of people were gathered, standing quietly, a man reading a book. I asked Ira about the weather. Would it rain on Tuesday, or when would the sun set? Something like that. He wouldn't answer me. Charlie stood up, and Ira told him to watch his step. And then I remembered. I woke up. I woke up before I could stop him. Charlie was alone on that roof. I was hoping to test each tile with a heel first. I guess he was. He was so bright. His teacher said, what was the word? Imaginative. That's it. How could I forget? It wasn't his fault. It wasn't anyone's fault, Conway. That's what we mean when we say it's an accident. Sure. Well, we have a mail order delivery today. Might be a long drive. I hope the truck can hold up. That truck will outlive us all. I hope you're right. I'm glad you'll keep it. I would have wanted you to have it. It's been running since Charlie was born. Ira took me to the hospital in that truck. So did you once. When you'd fainted. My hero. So, long drive? They said they couldn't come in person. Maybe just a shut-in? I don't recognize the address. The order is all... I'm sure we can fill it. Not much left back there. That's good. I wouldn't want a disused pile of antiques to be my, what's the word? Legacy. Maybe. No, that's not the word. I just need to think a bit. More coffee or something, or I've had too much. It'll come to you. Maybe. I'm not sure anymore. It seems inevitable there'll start to be words that I lose forever. What are those boxes you set in the hallway? Those are, Charlie's old books. Oh. Thought we could look at them to get... Nah. This, as far as I remember, this woman is married. Thought you might like to take a look at them. I'll take them with me. Thank you. Cora should be here soon. Will you wait with me? Sure, Liz. I'll wait with you. There's your traffic and weather on the fives. That's every 10 minutes. Brought to you by the Consolidated Power Company. Stick around for Old Kentucky Home with Kate and help you turn your humble home into a mansion after this. Ooh. That's kind of terrifying. I'm praying this is just another layer in the dream. Dr. Truman. That's only if you make a late payment on the follow-up visit. I think everyone went well enough here that they only want us to bill for... Oh, he's awake. How do you feel, old man? All fixed up? Truman said you might be a bit misty coming out of it, so... What time is it? It's been about 2 hours. Feel like I got some rest. Good. How about that leg? How's your leg feeling? Yeah, that's the important part. Well, it seems better, but it wasn't worth it. It was the heat. The shingles cracked in the sun, and one of them slipped out under his feet. This isn't my leg. Not your... Of course it's your leg. It looks wrong. You've replaced it. I haven't encountered this reaction before, but it's not totally unheard of. I read a paper about something like this last year. It can happen for a lot of reasons. Neurological, psychological, social. I'm sure it won't persist in your case. Your thoughts and feelings are probably still a little bit nebulous from the Neuropanol TM. That's totally normal. It'll pass. I wouldn't recommend driving, at least for another hour or two, regardless. Thank you, doctor. Sure, let's talk about things you should be aware of. Recovery, rehabilitation, and side effects. How long am I going to be recovering? Well, at your age, I want to be clear. You should expect lingering effects of the injury for more or less the rest of your life. Don't immerse it fully in water. Avoid extreme temperatures. I'd say stay away from dusty roads and mountain lions as much as possible. Mountain lions, you say? Good advice in any context. That's true. Best thing you can do is keep it clean and free of debris. What do I clean it with? Only clean your leg with soft cloth, moisten with water, or isopropyl alcohol. You'll definitely want to avoid abrasive agents like detergents or other solvents. So, do you have any questions? Anything about the bill that didn't make sense? I don't mean to rush you, but I have an early fishing trip. Tell them about the payment plan in the bill. I don't want to think about that bill right now. What are you fishing for? Tell them about the payment plan. Ah, yeah, that's one of the atypical clauses. I don't really have any control over the bill. Now the Consolidated Power Company bought my employer. They handle everything. So it all runs through your electricity bill now. You can pay it back in full on your next billing cycle. Or you can get an energy credit payment plan. You don't have to call Consolidated for more detail about that. I don't really understand how it works. I'm about generating electricity to send back to the grid. Oh, one more thing. Don't be alarmed if you experience any side effects of the Neuropanol TM. Typically, we see daydreaming, deja vu, pensiveness, fugue states, irregular perception of time, and about 15% of patients report A generalized sensation of lateness. Nothing to be alarmed about, just keep it in mind. Thanks for your help. Julian's outside. We can head back to your truck. Yeah, I'm not trusting these power people. They keep popping up all throughout the story. I'm iffy. I'm definitely iffy. Maybe the Hard Times boys became a power company? Because the man who came to collect was just a giant crackling skeleton, and our leg resembles that now. Ooh, I'm so speedy. How are the drugs treating you? Streetlights seem a little bit brighter. Oh, like trails and tracers? Something like that. My mom used to get that. She had migraines. My folks had a peculiar relationship with medicine. We almost never had a regular doctor or health insurance or anything like that. Our immigration stuff was a mess for most of my childhood, so we only qualified for state programs. And, oh, give me a moment. Sorry about that. Someone was leaving me a little note. Was messed up for most of my childhood, so we qualified for state programs and small patches before something or other would get contested. And we learned to just pile on dentist appointments and stuff in those short windows. If a cut got infected or her migraines got too much to handle, mom would talk to so and so who knew so and usually another minor, and end up with some pills. And instead of medical advice, every pill came with gossipy anecdotal warnings and superstitions. Like all the lore this came with it. Like magic. Dangerous. Mysterious. Ever run into any problems? Sure, yeah, stuff would be expired or mislabeled. Mom was allergic to penicillin, as it turned out. That was scary. And one time in high school, Weaver got these pills to help her focus. She was so smart, but always going off in different directions, mind racing. Like 5 conversations going on in her head at once, and you're lucky if even one of them is someone in the room. It was with someone in the room you know. So she had these pills, and they seemed to help. I was struggling in school too, failing my history class. She offered to share the pills. Did it help? At first, yeah, it helped a lot. I had a kind of presence and clarity of purpose that I've never really had otherwise. I didn't want to stop taking them. One day I was sitting on my bed, my notebook was open next to me on top of a textbook, and I was holding a pen in my hand. I remembered this moment from several years before. It came up so suddenly, with such precision, I couldn't put it out of my head. I felt like I had to stay with it until I recalled the whole thing perfectly. It was this tiny nothing moment. My mom patching up the side of a bird cage and winding some spare wire on the frame to reinforce it. I was fixated on that image, and that sound. The kind of bending and scraping, the kind of bending and twanging as she worked on it. Rapping and nodding, scraping copper against paint like bowing a rubber violin with a railroad tie. My parents came back from a triple shift and found me sitting there at the edge of my bed, pen in my hand, delirious with thirst, patching that bird cage with a 1,000-yard stare. Yow. Hi, Blue. How you doing, girl? Guess the rain stopped. You get some rest back there? I don't feel much rest to myself. The doctors did seem nice enough. Yeah, I'm sure he does an okay job. Can't talk to the boy. Okay. So, what's the plan here? Head back to the Zero, I guess. We try and get in touch with that clerk. I could use a bite to eat. I use a bite to eat. Oh, okay. You've been on the road for a while. Well, there's an all-night convenience store not too far from here. Is that okay? Yeah, sounds good to me. Okay, we can take 31 heading east. It's right before 65. 31 heading east, right before 65. We got places to go. 31 heading east. The truck's engine sputters and dies as Conway guides it carefully off the road next to a fallen tree. Damn. Damn. Act 2, Scene 2. Alright, fair enough. Fair enough. A tree. That was a nice little subversion of expectations. Truck. That's a spooky tree. Nothing to be done, just won't start up again. Can you take a look at it? I guess I could poke around in there, but I don't know a damn thing about engines. Wait, is this why you always leave your truck running? First time it's just died like this. Lizette's is up and on hills, so just superstitious. Right. Any other quirks I should know about? Never eat while walking. Don't name dogs after loved ones. Seatbelts. I'm gonna say never eat while walking. It's never gone well for me. Well, I guess at your age, this is good advice for any age, really. You know how many times I've almost tripped over things because, on second thought, I think I'm just clumsy. I have essentially just two left feet over here. Like, and my girlfriend, she sometimes tunes in. I don't know if she's here, but my girlfriend, she'll tell you I trip over everything. I remember one time I'm sorry, I should stop pausing it, but give me a sec. I remember one time, me, my girlfriend, my sister, and her dog. We were walking in a forest, right? We were going along this nature trail thing. It was like at the start of COVID, so it'd been a while since I'd seen her. And so we were walking. I was messing with her dog, the big old Saint Bernard. He's a cutie. His name's Captain. And I trip over a tree root, and I flounder, and I like scuttle, and I like roll my ankle, and just I hear a loud crack, and I hear my girlfriend behind me say, "Oh, I heard that." Ah, and I may or may not have had to have my sister support me as we walked like a good 60, 70 feet over to the nearest bench so she could pull the car around. My girlfriend literally had to order her dog to sit in front of me and to give me comfort. And it helped a lot because he's like this massive, just big, dumb baby. I love him loads. Anyway, do you know this area? Anyone around here that could give us a hand? I drove past here yesterday. Oh? What were you doing out here yesterday? That tree, that bog. Are you sure this is the tree? What kind of tree was it? It was a willow. I guess it could be a willow. I don't know much about trees. Let me see here. Hey, we should call someone. Do you know a good towing company? Yep, Lucky Boot and Collision. Lucky Boot, Collision, and Twig. Here's their card. I found this card for Mercadet Wreck Recovery on the dash. I can't read the name or the number on this flyer, but it looks like a picture of a tow truck. I'm gonna do Lucky Boot. Lucky Boot. Alright, I'll give them a call. I hope I can get a signal out here. Is this someone sitting in the tree? Did the little boy go with us? Hmm. Shannon speaks in the large brick cell phone held up to her ear. Hi, hello. We've got an old, I want to say diesel, old truck just stalled out. Phone. 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 I'll say irritable because it's late. Sure, it's late for me too. Your card says open 23 hours a day. Okay, I'm not going to do that again. Uh, inquisitive. Yeah, that's why I'm calling. Exactly. That's all. Apologetic. I'll be nice. No, it's okay. We just need to get to an auto shop and get this taken care of. What the hell does maudlin mean? Say concerned. Thanks for the offer, but we really just need a tow is all. Neighborly. We already ate. As soon as you get out here, we're off 65. Hey, I'm still hungry. We didn't get to that convenience store. I'm starving. We already ate. As soon as you can get out here, we're off 65 somewhere, just kind of pulled up by this tree that fell over. That's actually a pretty accurate depiction of it. Yeah, hanging over the power lines like that. You see it go down? Dismissive. I guess it doesn't matter. Well, thanks again. We'll see you soon. How long do you think you'll be? Distant traffic sounds. Imagine like ordering like a pizza somewhere and you just hear the as soon as you're done ordering, you just hear the squeal of like tires on concrete. Just like you hear the crazy taxi music blaring as they're like going against traffic. Hello? Ezra, why are you still here? Are you bored? Sure, but I don't mind. Not yet. Are you? Okay. To me, you look a little bored. Let's play a game. What would you like to play? Um, we can tell your future with this little tree branch. It's pretty easy. We just break off all the little sticks on each section and count through the different things that could happen. Okay, what should we ask? It should be about you. I can't do both the counting out and the questions. How will I travel in the future? That's a good one with my leg. I just snap the smaller branches away, one at a time, counting out possibilities. Motorbike, motorboat, horseback, hearse, old truck, new truck, new truck. Okay, that's good. These other branches are too bare. Don't worry about it too much, it's just a bunch of sticks. Gotta talk to Blue again. How long do you think we'll be waiting here? I wish Julian wasn't so busy right now. Got a lot of houses to carry still. Okay, so that must be how the houses in the museum got there, I suppose. He can handle it on his own. I wish I could help more. That wasn't Blue, but yeah, I'll take it. No, wait, that was Ezra talking to Blue. Never mind. I think they're on their way. I guess we have some time to kill. Pretty grim place to be stuck. I wonder what happened to the tree, I mean. Maybe it was just old. You know what used to happen to old trees out in the forest? Wildfire would come through and clear them all out. It made room for the new trees. But then people build houses and we can't have fires going all the time, so we keep putting them out. Now we have all these old trees choking out the saplings, starving the young tree for resources, just clinging on to life until snap. And then some road crew comes by and blasts the stump with dynamite. I think I'll take a look at that radio of yours. Maybe I can get it going again. No point just standing around. Alexa, stop. How's it looking? That thing's been broken for years. So we'll find out what station you had it tuned to when it went out. A snapshot of a younger man's tastes. Do you remember what it was? Some college station. Well, I'm sure we'll find something to listen to on the road. Yeah, I'm so fast. With my skeleton leg. Oh, here's our tow truck. Oh dear God. I hate both of these people already. Johnny, where are we staying tonight? Junebug. Some closet at the bar, I guess. Harry Esperanza's... Yeah, this is coming back in. Harry Esperanza's 4-star broom closet experience. Maybe it'd be nice to stay outside one of these nights. Power down just enough to rest, but keep an eye on the stars. Be there when the birds wake up. Sounds romantic. I'm a real romantic. Lucky me. Or behind. Is the bike kind of dragging a bit tonight? We stripped our gear down pretty bare already. If only we had some trash to jettison. Excuse me. You know you'd miss me. I only miss you when I know you're coming back. You're the good kind of trash, Cricket. Oh-ho, we should write a song about it. A fugue for solo guitar, a dirge for drum and voice. Ah, very avant-garde. Talk to Johnny. I like him. More than all silver and gold of this earth. No, that's not. It's not a. It's definitely not a shanty. Never mind. What's that? I don't know. I think I heard it on the radio. What's on your mind, Cricket? Oh, I don't know. Just looking at the stars. Hope we get there soon. Never been this late. Keep on dreaming, I'll keep on driving. Okay. Thank you, ma'am. I'm so afraid. Oh, there are people. Cool. I'm so afraid for those people and where they're going. Like, oh God, I'm so nervous. If wait, that maybe the play was inspired by real events. Maybe the play was inspired by real events, and now this takes place. Oh God, I feel like they're going to arrive. It's gonna be a bunch of burned out husks. Headlight. You know, we're already late, so we'd better keep moving. Are you going to explain all this to Harry? Oh, no way. You're the smooth talker. In fact, I bet you have no problem explaining we had to stop out of the goodness of our hearts, of our nature, and check on some wayfaring stranger. Fine. Ugh. Every minute. We're already late. Every minute counts, Cricket. I think they had a dog. I guess you could call. What's with you and animals lately? I don't know. They have warmth. We still have this useless bread from the bakery gig. It's stale, but dog won't care. Yeah, fine. Just share some bread. You're the best. And hey, maybe if not they're busy, we can fill some seats at the gig. You know, if no one's there, Harry will try and bilk us on our fee. I want Lou to get some kind of treat. Lou. I want Blue to get some kind of treat, damn it. Maniacs. Are you okay? Got a little dust in my eye. Fine. Sure. You? Oh, no, I'm fine. Thanks. They were in a hurry. Where do you think they're headed? Do I think about where they were headed? Sometimes you're pretty abstract. Junebug to Johnny. Stay here. To Ezra. Careful, he's wicked with strangers. Ha, you didn't have to stop. We've got a tow coming. You're here to clear the tree? Who's chasing you? What? You got a tow coming. Hear that, Cricket? We didn't have to stop. Oh, why'd we stop? That's a good question. These folks seem to have a certain handle on the situation. So, really, you didn't have to stop. Oh, we thought you were stopping to help. Sure, something like that. Listen, we got two questions for you folks. What kind of people do you take us for? I mean, how do we strike you? You seem nice enough, not sure I follow, probably from space. Ezra, go home. You seem nice enough. Johnny, what do you think, Cricket? Our generosity is unmistakable, ma'am. It radiates. It does radiate. Now, here's another question for you. Do you like music? Do you like music? I was picturing Johnny yelling from the sidecar. Lizette used to sing in taverns on the weekend. Beautiful stuff. Sometimes I like to read the radio dial between stations. I don't like music, but I do like sounds. Some. Of course you do. Say, they should come to our gig. What an idea. Oh, we're waiting for a tow. A tow? I won't hear about it. This time of night, you'll be kicking your heels till dawn. We'll fix your truck up. Me and Johnny are a couple of regular gearheads. Why, just put a new cylinder block in this baby over here. The weird vector, the sloth on wheels, the vicious cycle. The vicious cycles of. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. If I ever get a bike, naming it that. The vicious cycle. That's what we call our bike. We call it the vicious cycle. Pretty tough, huh? We'll get you fixed up quick so you can come to the gig. See, we have a rather regular booking tonight. Well, we're running late. Very late. That's what I told them. Now, the old man who runs this venue, Harry Esperanza, is a notorious withholder. And if we don't get a few bodies in the crowd, I think there's going to be plenty of bodies in that crowd, well, he'll go all penny pinching on us. Just a short set. We only have one song prepared. You'll come to the gig, won't you? Of course we will. Of course they will. Can you believe? We almost didn't have to stop. Said Blue. Hungry, old lady? Think I've got a crust in the sidecar here. That dog is yours. Such a pitiful Excuse me? Well, it's all said and done. We stopped, and that's all that matters. Our gig's at an old tavern called the Lower Depths. It's over there by Old Charlie Moore and Highway, just off East 65. We usually take it right off the interstate around the petting zoo. Johnny likes the petting zoo. I do like the petting zoo. Now let's see about that truck of yours. I feel certain we can get it running. Damn, I wanted to control Junebug for a sec. Okay, let's see here. Ah, wait. Lost sound. Hold on. Accidentally unplugged my headphones. Ding dang it. Lower Depths, over by Troy Moran Highway, just east off 65. So just head east on the 65. Oh, and they got a little gear following us. That's so neat. If I can get on the highway. Oh, there's Julian. Look at him. Carrying houses. There's Equus Oils. We're heading east, and then we're going to take a right around the petting zoo. Oh, wait. Take a right around here. Closed. Damn. Artyville Road. I doubt this is it. Think I went too far. Take a right. There we go. They found it. Tavern. Act 3. Scene 3. This one's going by quick. This one's going by quick. The Lower Depths. Please don't just be a bunch of burnt out corpses in here. Doesn't feel right. Feels a little like home, huh? But I wish it didn't. Well, can't control your feelings, right? Gotta keep focused here, Blue. Gotta keep focused. I'm not getting back in the truck. Kinda late. Are you sure they're open? Sure they're open. This is one of those places. Let's head on in. We are not saints, but we've kept our appointment. How many people can boast as much? That's lovely, ma'am. Who said it? A poet. Come on, no burnt out corpses. Come on, no burnt out corpses. Okay, place is empty. There's no smoke. There's no souls of the damned floating upwards. Okay, I think we're good. Ma'am, I hate to say it, but the cupboard is bare. Have some vision, Cricket. We got 1, 2, 4 patrons. Harry doesn't count. Well, we've done more with less. I haven't been in a bar like this since. Gave it up, huh? Well, I bet some Harry has some coffee on back there, but I won't vouch for quality. She's a connoisseur. Johnny's favorite regional cuisine is gas station. Hmm. Ezra, why are you still? Never mind. Ezra flips eagerly through the jukebox catalog of songs. What do you think? I don't know how to play this game. I've always wanted to man a jukebox. Like I've been to like a silver diner or something, or like a Waffle House where you have like the I guess like the faux jukeboxes, which are just like, well, I guess they're real, but they don't have the vinyls you can see flipping through as you switch through the things. I've always wanted to fiddle around with one of those, and then I can like smack the shit out of it and make it go like Fonzie or whoever did that. Or was that Grease? I don't know. I get my slick backed people messed up. All I'm pouring tonight is Hard Times whiskey. No, I will not have whiskey. After what the hell just happened there, I'm good. Got any coffee going? No coffee. Hard Times whiskey. Yelling towards exit. Say, shut the GD door, would you? I can't afford to run the AC all night. Sorry, Harry. Oh, it's you two. Where have you been? Never mind, listen. I can't keep this place open through the small hours of the night just waiting for musicians. Where is everyone? Everybody had to, clear out. Let's get set up, huh? Nobody here to listen to it. I can't pay for... We brought some people, Harry. A crowd is forming. Yeah, but also I... Couldn't use a break, Harry? Don't you want to hear some music, Harry? Don't you trust me, Harry? Couldn't you use a break? Appeal to his old man tiredness. Been my feet all day. But I... Yeah, what the fuck is that screaming in the back? They have an old dial-up modem just in the background. I'll be right back, y'all. We're gonna take a brief intermission. I'll be back in like less than 5 minutes. I just need to go handle something real fast. Alrighty, I'm back, y'all. Apologies for Alrighty, let me see here. So, boop, boop, boop. No, wait, boop, boop. There we go. All right, we can get back popping. All right, and I did get one suggestion to make chat a little bit smaller. So, let me go ahead and adjust that for you fine people. Let me take the goals down too. Just for view, I was looking out there. How y'all feeling tonight? Can we get a bit more reverb in the monitors? Harry adjusts the soundboard behind the bar. My boy Harry got the DJ set up? Okay. I bet Harry plays like a crazy set when these people aren't here. He got like RGB lights going off, Skrillex tracks being ripped off, shit like that. How's that? Test 1 2 1 1 1 350 lamentation. Sounds good. How's everybody doing? Anybody had a real bad night? How about you, old man? Yeah, real bad. We'll try not to make it too much worse. This is a song I heard in a tavern many years ago at open mic night. Me and Johnny were out just riding around, You like to drive around, old man? Yo, is this music or a stand-up? That's where I feel at home. Of course you do. So we were out riding around and we passed this gaudy old tavern. I mean, it was a real dive. Busted up facade, weeds in the parking lot, taps all dry, bats in the bar room, and a run by this creaky bag of bones. Looked like the only thing keeping awake was the fear of death. So glad to be back here at the lower depths. Hey, now. So we stopped for an early drink, and there was a lady singing right here on stage. And the song she sang, well, it just stuck with us. And now it's a regular part of our repertoire. Never got that lady's name, but she seemed like a real sweet gal, and she had a voice like Scotch whiskey. And we just hope to do her song justice. So here it is. Too Late to Love You. Oh. Yeah, this is what I mean. The visuals in this are amazing. When you left me... Oh, God. Do I have to sing this? I'm good. When you left me, I never should have met you. I wish we'd met before. Oh, thank God. Oh, I gotta choose? Okay. The Hurt You Left Behind. biker babe is like bomb ass singer. It's always so nice. Thought that somehow love would find a way. There were months I wish I'd come back every day. After years, I know that I'm bound to that fate. I'm gonna do this one. This is one of those scenes that makes me wonder, like, was this game? I'll let her finish. They literally tore the roof off this place. That's good. That's really good. Don't mind that ban. I have a list of bots that I'm trying to get rid of out of here. I'm gonna be hurt if I like get rid of all these bots and it's like all of my viewers just go down. I'm gonna be so upset. Talk to Junebug. Let's just say job well done. That was really nice. Well, hope you liked it. Kind of sad, isn't it? Kind of. Listen, we appreciate you folks sticking around for the show. There's nothing more wretched than playing sad songs to an empty room. We just gotta get our fee from Harry, and then we'll get you headed to the Zero. What is that noise? Well, Harry, I think that went pretty well. I'd say the crowd was into it. Reverential. Rapt. I guess the usual fee is about right, and we'll get you back to your business. Well, that's just the... Damn it, I was trying to tell you to. I can't pay. They cleaned me out. I've got nothing left but a GD IOU from the distillery. An IOU. Yeah, I traded them for some whiskey, and I guess I had some surplus debt. I got this note to get some more from them later on. Must have been a hell of a trade. I had to. Gotta keep this place open somehow, goddammit. Oh, Harry, I was joking. I was joking. I didn't want you to turn out to be like a cold stone killer. Like, Evelyn wasn't that bad. Evelyn didn't deserve that. Evelyn did not deserve what she got. Evelyn did not deserve the same fate as those like mooching parents. To be fair, I don't even know if they're really dead, but you know what I mean. Evelyn didn't deserve that. Like, yep. I don't support how he did my girl Evelyn. She didn't want to be with her husband, and it was Lord. I had to. I gotta keep this place open somehow, damn it. Watch your language, Harry. Did you just pay them with your IOU? Well, very contemporary. Very astute. How about it, Harry? Let's push some paper around. Well, it's just I can collect on it here when they bring more whiskey up. For you to cash it in, you have to go down to, you know, down to the distillery, down to Hard Times, and it's you gotta take the zero. So that's what we'll do. How do we get there? Are folks sure you want to head down there? I've never been myself, but I hear people hear things. Rumors. Do you know another way to Dogwood Drive? Dogwood? Got a letter, did you? I got a stack of them. Hmm? Okay, sounds like the zero's your only course now. Harry, you're alright. If only. Got a radio in your car? Yep. Well, here's what you got to do. Take a left out of the parking lot, and then just fiddle around on your dial until you hear something familiar. Familiar but strange. Take a left out of the parking lot, fiddle with the dial. You know the feeling like I used to go hunt with my uncle out in the mountains, and now I watch these nature programs. They're filmed in the mountains, but there's deer. And I know all the plants and every kind of tree, but something just don't look right. And it's even stranger for being so close to familiar. Something like that, you'll know when you hear it. Fix that strange but familiar situation on your dial, drive for a bit, and then turn around when the station cuts out. Right then. Hope you folks found what you're looking for, eventually. Always a pleasure, Harry. Is it? I'm a little sad we're gonna leave this thread undone, but God, Harry just marked those people. But I'm sure we'll figure out some more about him. Neon signs rattle tunelessly in the dark. So, let me see here. Tune the radio looking for a station that's familiar but strange. Drive for a while until the station cuts out, then turn around. Okay, wait. Let me go back. I didn't realize I actually had to tune the thing. Let me go back a smidge. Familiar but strange. Okay. We know when we heard it. Okay. Let's see. Oh, if I mod you, you can clean up those bots for me. Oh, that'd be super handy, actually. Let me... Just a moment. Yeah, sure. I'll give you modding. Modding privileges. Let me just... Actually, no, I got it. I appreciate the offer. I think I'm alright. I do want to learn how to do it myself. I don't want... I'll have you teach me how at some point. And I can just have you do it later. I can have you teach me how to do it later. But right now, I'm in the game. Thank you, Lotel. I appreciate it. Is that it? Is this it? Just type ban, then the username. Yeah, I've got the angle on it. I've gotten like 3 of them out, but I have to sit down and go through the list proper. Let me see. What's the station? I've never heard this before. Sounds like horses running? A race? Let me turn it up. Hold on. I hear it. Was that in Ira had some horses a few years back? Yeah, I've always been a little afraid of them. They're so big and I don't know. You look in their eyes and they're almost human. Like they're human and animal at the same time since they've been domesticated so long, I guess. Well, that fits familiar but strange for me. Harry said we just drive until it cuts out. This is terrifying. This game doesn't do horror. It doesn't do horror. It does, like, discomfort. Ugh. Okay. Well, I'm back on the 0. Any word on how to find the distillery? No? Okay. Hall of the Mountain King. I guess we'll find our way there eventually. God, I love how I still don't know. Oh, we had a repeat. Wait. I love how we still don't know what the 0 is. It looks like some weird underground cave system. Act 3, Scene 4. It looks like some kind of underground cave system. It's so interesting. I'm enjoying this a lot, though. What's the AI doing, Blue? You okay, girl? What do you suppose happened here? They don't keep the roads up too well, do they? Never have. I know how you hate to hit a whole pothole, Blue. I'm sorry, girl. I know you don't like those potholes. Look at the bridge. The bridge ends abruptly, crumbling in disrepair. Time to cut him loose, ma'am? Well, now I'm having fun. Ha. Okay, slow night anyway. Hi, Frog. Oh, no, no honk honk this time? I'm disappointed. Yeah, no, it's all good. How's your night going? Rope. Thank you. A loop of decayed rope is coiled on the banister. Some rotted sections have been smoothed over with a fine dust. Broken computer monitors are heaped precariously among the rocks. Pet carrier. Oh, that's a fire. A pet carrier for a cat or small dog has been left by the path. A calcified rag wadded in the corner may have once been a blanket. Yeah, okay, I would have gone home at this point. Like, I feel like going up the burning mountain would have been my personal dropping off point for protagonists quitting the adventure. A hiking backpack leans against a rock. It's empty except for a dusty bag of cat food and a few punch cards. Fire. A pile of discarded electronics burns steadily in the center of the chamber. Amy. Right? This is a big, nice, non-ominous bonfire. I would rest here. Oh, it's triangles within triangles down here. Shifting, intersecting, overlaying. Isn't it romantic? Let's see. To Shannon. You're here to steal back the love of a boy you once knew. when you were too young to recognize the movements of the heart. And you're escorting her, pretending to have her interests at heart while really... To Junebug. Really, you're in love with the young woman as well, and so you've agreed to help him conspire to win her affections. But it's just a ploy to set him up for embarrassment and diminish him out of the picture. What are you talking about? Oh yeah, for sure. Lithium batteries? Hell yeah, bro. Just pile that right on. I always like to, I always like to make sure I poke holes in mine first before I throw them in there. Make sure there's good airflow. But yeah, lithium batteries, great kindling. I'm into it. Well, maybe I still have the knack. I used to be really good at this. I had 11 novels published, from The Billionaire's Bidding to Fields of Longing. Real hot. Bodice ripping stuff, I miss those days in my Lexington studio apartment, just with me and my thesaurus steaming up the windows. To Ezra, why are you still here? Conway, why did you start writing? Why'd you stop writing? Suddenly it was all computers everywhere you went. Thought I might be able to do something with that. Inject a little libido into these ugly beige boxes. Huh. So I went back to the university and studied human-computer interaction. And then I picked up Donald's research assistantship here as a tester, debugging. In my off hours, I played around with the doomed love story at the core of our little simulation. That seemed to amuse Donald, so I kept at it. I'm afraid I tinkered too much, made it too complex. Now our work is never done. We don't even have to add any functionality. The bugs just grew on their own. Too complex. I miss those days in the Lexington studio apartment. A woman in a tattered cardigan looks furtively at the other people around the fire. A pile of discarded electronics burns steadily at the center of the chamber still. Okay. Old man. God, lithium batteries are like stupid explosive. I don't know why they put those in modern cell phones. Donald puffs on a smoldering pipe while half mumbling, half singing an old country tune. Where the old green river runs, through hills and caves not known to us, down to that sunless sea. Oh, who are you? Sorry, did we startle you? What's that song? Oh, you've caught a verse of my absent-minded warbling. Is this a song from my youth? Something a dear friend used to sing to herself as we hacked on crystal radios in the boiler room. In old Kentucky, where my love a lovely home did build for me, and where the old green river runs through hills and caves not known to us, down to that sunless sea. From there on, it's all meandering rivers and romantic greenery, and that is what we were talking about. What's that computer over there, actually? Looks pretty vintage. It looks like a harmless old computer, doesn't it? Like some beat-up mainframe exhumed from a university basement and left in this cave to rot? Or to flower? No, it's no ordinary computer. I've modified it extensively, and in some pretty experimental ways, believe you me. And that's to say nothing of the software, but you look like a technically minded sort of person. Tell me, do you know the effects of mold growth on diffused base transistor circuitry? Setting a Tesla on fire with 18,650 lithium batteries makes quite the firework. Yeah, I believe that. Wait, are Teslas powered by lithium? That's a stupid question, but do Teslas like blow up easy with their batteries? Sounds like it would short circuit. Certainly, but not all of it. Some moldy filaments are more or less conductive than others, and it grows in non-linear chaotic patterns. We can guide it a bit through a simple application of classical horticulture, but we can't produce specific results, only tendencies. Thwarted and feeble, we hammer on this derelict keyboard. My name is Reason, King of Kings. Okay, these people are fucking nuts. But we are mere gardeners in the ruins. Our keystrokes echo off into the tunnels. Boundless and bare, the caves stretch far away. We are too late. Always too late. What? Did you say something? You were about to tell us about the software. Oh, the software. My life's work. Xanadu. You've heard of it? Perhaps you've read about it in a journal. It's been years since I published anything. Xanadu has evolved significantly since I explained its data structures in my article, Literary Multitudes Hypertextual Narrative as Post-Structural Witness. Evolved and then deteriorated. I'm afraid you're too late. Fellow hypertext enthusiast, as the mold accumulated on the circuitry, Xanadu blossomed for a moment into something wholly enchanted, and then all the charm was broken. Do you have any idea what it's like to spend your life building something and then sit powerlessly as your work declines into ruin? I drive deliveries for a small antique shop and we're closing down. I fix TVs and I'm about to lose the lease on my workshop. My family's disappeared. Julian and me don't know what to do. Not really. I might need to do some research into Ezra. I feel like he literally just tagged along for no reason. I drive deliveries for a small antique shop and we're closing down. Shuffling around the duty ghost of antiquity. Well, I have my own ghosts, and I keep them in there, in Xanadu. It's running on that glorious dusty machine. Take a look if you'd like. Too late to do anything but smoke and reminisce anyway. Far late, too late to do anything. Andrew. Xanadu. Green goose guava juice. No. Never mind. Never mind. Do you know that when I first... No. If this cave were larger, could it... Now I'm getting ahead of myself. I've got it now. How would you characterize this space, the one we're standing in now? Kinda spooky, but I'm not scared. It's spooky for a baby. I think we'd all agree that's a fair assessment. How could... Wait. Let's unpack that for a moment. What makes it spooky? No. How do you know it's spooky? It would be spooky for a baby. The huge fire. Mysterious tremendum. It sends the shadows scattering. We all know. That's what you people are here for. The occasional cringe moment. And you know it would have flowed perfectly. Mysterious tremendum. It sends the shadows scattering, momentarily lights the mouths of unseen tunnels. That fire is constantly reshaping my... And honestly, half the stream is just me saying whatever nonsense comes into my head. If a Fairly Odd Parents reference is too cringe for you, you might wanna tap out now. There's gonna be worse. Close your eyes. Will you close your eyes? Only if you close yours. Okay, I can do it from memory. Good. Now, you are standing at the top of a rocky peak. A tongue of flame licks the shadowy anomalies of... Where are we? Oh, here again. How disappointing. Sorry to, disappoint? No, it's my fault. I shouldn't be so attached to the future. It's always getting in the way of work. Better to be in the moment, carefully observing and documenting, with no attachment. Let me give you an example. I was a grad student studying statistics when I started working with Donald on this project. He said we needed someone with a more analytical mind to do the descriptive writing. Someone who would appreciate the cave descriptions as real labor, instead of taking their authorial voice for granted. Donald warned me it would be long hours of typing painstakingly detailed descriptions into the computer, and I've put in the hours. Believe me, I've put in the hours. I've described every facet of this cave in such detail that sometimes I don't know if I'm reading or looking, writing or exploring. Often, in the dark and lonely moments, I worry that in my sleep I've transcribed rooms from my dreams into the system. How would we know? It can only be entered with precise, faithful detail. That's all I know how to write, and all I dream about is caves. I only dream of caves. We'll check out Xanadu once I've looked at this gate. A massive gate constructed out of scavenged material. That's the sound we were hearing from the bar. Massive gate constructed out of scavenged material blocks passage down the far side of the spire. Roberta. The kingdom is in peril. Roberta laughs. Well, what else is new? Do you work here? Work, you call it that. I gather old circuit boards and throw them in the fire. Sometimes I fish out precious metals and let them cool into toxic gems. I put them in my hair. Oh, okay, so everyone here is just going crazy from fucking lithium fumes. Got it. Enchanted jewelry, talismans, a magic mirror that prevents the future, a magic shield that protects the bearer from age, a magic chest that's always filled with. I never went to the university. I was an independent scholar. It means I took to the public libraries like a beachcomber. I studied fairy tales. And then I came to work for Donald. I paid the bills, rubbed leathering elbows with academics, scraped black mold from cave walls. Finally, now I carry the firewood into senescence. The kingdom is in peril. Xanadu. Sure hope this computer's worth it. For whatever the hell was going on in here. Baffling control panels are sheltered from the elements with a worn tarp. A closet-sized wall of knobs and wires looms behind the machine, humming faintly. An electric typewriter is the only easily recognizable component. Oh, better touch it. How do you think we get started? This old thing? Maybe there's a hand crank. Oh, it has a run key. Act 3. Scene 5? Xanadu. Sticks aren't doing much. Oh, there we go. Xanadu. Den of... You are staying at the this thing is in rough shape. These switches do anything? How many flips on unlimited switch? Standing T10. F road so small. Okay, that's worse. Try typing help. Kind of looks like a house. Type house. Oh, typewriter did something. I'm bleeding out? Wait. You are in that East West everywhere. Computer crying on their backs and being... Lula. That's a Lula? Okay, inventor. I've got TV machine and Joseph has his slave. Scribe for as paper straight here. How's your rat hole? I'm sorry, I'm doing my best to transcribe this. Damn, I can't tell what she's saying. Oh, I have my portable degosser. Old systems like this can build up a remnant magnetic field that sort of warps everything along whatever pattern it's settled into, you know? The degosser clears that up by suddenly shaking the magnetic field around until it's uniform. That's how I like to think. Like shaking a snowboard. Shot. A shake, shake, shake. A shake, shake, shake. Hall of the Mount... Shake? Hall of the Mountain King... Okay, nope. Wait, tunnel... Well, okay. Stalactites adorn the ceiling in the center of enormous rocks, where you set up your premature and defile. Press any key. This is a lost cause. Make this a jump. Act 3, Scene 6. That was fast. This one's going faster. This one's moving by quickly. I still don't know what the hell we're doing here when we were looking for a distillery, but I'm not going to complain. Bizarre. What was that about Lula? Maybe Donald knows how to clear it up a bit. We're almost there, y'all. We're almost there. So, you've seen it for yourself. What's left of it. Pretty busted. The chalky bones of a beautiful dream. But you can see what it once was, can't you? Can't you? There was so much more to it. Ornate labyrinths of memory, exhaustively simulated parallel cave ecosystems, real artificial intelligence built on sophisticated neural network algorithms. The birds in the forest could flock in 3 dimensions. The bats could learn to sing. And then it began to crumble when the strangers came. At first we only heard them, walking heavily through the caves, dragging things around, hammering and clattering their tools. Sometimes we heard working songs, never close enough to make out real voices, just their echoes cascading wordlessly in the tunnels. Then we caught a glimpse of one. They look like... No, it's too horrible. I shouldn't be telling you about this. They're dangerous. They're strange. I should never try to outwit them. They are always too much for me. But it's too late now. Oh wait, didn't we have a mention of Donald? There was a Donald and a Joseph, I think. But it's too late now. If I listen to Lula, Lula? Lula Chamberlain? Yes, of course. Oh, do you know her? We're looking for her now. No, she's gone now. She left. We built this together, did you know? Lula, Joseph, and I. Lula's gone from here, but... Donald points across the cave with his pipe. Still in there, in Xanadu. I don't know where Lula is, or how to get her... or how to get there from here, or how to unwind that damn Tangle Highway. But Xanadu, Forest Ruin, was faultless as an oracle. A shrine to perfect simulation. Until... But maybe? Those weird interlopers destroyed my Xanadu. Perhaps they know how to fix it. It may be dangerous. I've sent many eager seconds to negotiate with them, to repair my masterpiece. Back there, that tunnel. Push back the vines, crawl out into the darkness. Watch your step. After a while, you'll feel the terrain change beneath your hands and knees, from rock to crystal, and then to mud. And then you'll be out. That's where the strangers came from. Now leave me alone. I still have a bit of mold in my pipe, and a few dreams left. Scene 7? This one's going, yeah? This one is long. I didn't expand. It's a graveyard. Okay, that's great. Also, to a Nomad Potato, if you're still here, I just got a text from who I believe is our mutual friend, and I appreciate it. And I appreciate her for giving you my my thing. My channel, I mean. Every view helps, and every follow helps more. Thanks loads, man. Let's just leave the mausoleum. Well, this can't be right. Looks like an old church. We'll look inside. I guess. I want to stay outside. Why? I think I think I saw a lizard. I'll stay with him. Okay, we'll make it quick. I love how Johnny has just stopped. Jesus Christ. As I was saying, I love how Johnny has just stopped talking entirely. An epitaph is engraved on the stone grave marker. James Meow. Generous disposition will be missed. Below the inscription, a note is written in white chalk. HT8191T. Fill date June 29th. Notes of Almond. I'll only do like 3 of these. An epitaph is engraved on the stone marker. Calvin Johnston and Madeline Burleson. We think you two would have really liked each other. Below the inscription, a note is written in white chalk. HT8192B. Fill date July 24th. Weird finish. Okay. The epitaph is Rodney Brett. Always had a far off look, probably still does. Below the inscription, white chalk. Fill date August 1st. Aftertaste of rainwater. The hell? This is a graveyard, right? Jake Cornett or Louis Ortego. Sweet and fungal. Fill date September 8th. What the fuck? Rick Thornquist would have wanted it this way. Fill date September 9th. Maple slash turpentine. This is like a graveyard for vampire victims or something? Sam Crisp should have said something. Sense of foreboding. Fill date November 1st. And last one. Unknown. Seemed reasonable. Easy on the nose. Fill date November 2nd. Okay. I'm scared. I'm scared, and the child is scared. One, but it went under a rock. That's lizards for you. You dress like a punk. Why do you dress like a punk? Yeah, no. Do you have a family? No, that one's arguably even like weirder. Wait, is that guy your boyfriend? That's a nice innocent child question. Nah, what's a boyfriend anyway? It's a word people use because everyone else does. Doesn't mean anything to me. He's my cricket. See? It means something. It's specific. I want to be specific. I think you are. It's middle of the night and here you are in a graveyard. Any other kid your age would be in bed. You just got to make choices and own them. You think I was born this foxy? Came off the assembly line about a half foot shorter and all gray. No eyes. They're going to have us clearing out the old mine. Doesn't matter what you look like under all that rock and water. A bunch of gray shadows shoveling and hammering invisibly at the wall, draining the tunnels. Johnny found some gear, an old tape player. We hid away in an underwater cave and listened to it over and over, and we knew we weren't miners. We slipped out onto the road, just these two featureless shadows, and ever since that night we've been detailing, coloring in, specifying. I feel more like myself every day. I feel less like myself without my folks. I feel more like myself when it's just me and Julian. I think I should be a musician too. Julian is his pet giant bird. Well, there. Now you're getting specific. I don't like how they're sprinting back to us. There you are. What'd you find in there? It wasn't Hey, what's going on? You look flushed, old man. It doesn't matter. Right. Okay, we got what we need. Let's go. Scene 8? Please, I just want to finish up this last bit. I'm so hungry. Sing soft. Trace an orbit around the road and close your eyes with holy dread, for we mull on mold and whiskey fed and drink from others down below. We found your strangers, we know how to fix your damned machine, but I'm not sure it was worth it. Oh, soon the visions will return. They say you need to unplug it for a while. They say you need to scrape the mold off the timing crystal. You need to type a specific phrase to restore it. Oh, a bit of poem to rally the illustrious spirit. Of course, well then, type away. By all means, do not hesitate. Type away. Let's just go straight to Xanadu. I don't want to talk to nobody else or hear about their weird philosophical slash crackpot musings. Ooh, we're at the two and a half hour mark. Nice. I'm still feeling out how long these streams are going to be. I think they're just going to differ from stream to stream, I'm afraid. I did want to have like a set time, but I realize now for different games that's not really realistic. So I'll just go on as long as need be. Okay, we're supposed to type in dome in air. Weird. Just following instructions. Here we go. It's all this to go find a paper clerk lady who can give us an address so we can go deliver this thing. Scene 9. Jesus Christ. Xanadu again. I'm gonna take such a nice shower after this. Y'all showers are bath people. Actually, we got some. Okay, we got a little bit of chiptune. Okay, respect. Xanadu. Xanadu. At the end of road. Is that a crowd? I have no idea what I'm supposed to be gleaming from this, but I'm not. It's pretty rad. You are standing at the end of a road before a small brick building. Around you is a forest. Check out the building. Enter the building. Inside building. Oh, it's a little text adventure thing. Cool. And from my understanding, this thing should help see the future? Question mark. You are inside a building, a storage shed for the National Park Service. There is a sensible, modern electric lantern nearby. Get the lantern. Taken. Exit building. Enter forest. That's not something you can enter. Just type a direction. North. In forest. You are in an open forest with a deep valley to one side. Head back south to that building. Can we climb a tree? Typing. Climb tree. I don't think much is to be achieved by that. Sorry. Head. Can we dig a hole? You can't see any such thing. Pretty limited vocabulary. South. You're in forest. Hey, it's a maze. South, east. I'm gonna say east. You're in forest. Lula is here, soldering replacement components in a small handmade radio. Well, we should talk to her. Ask Lula how she is doing. Hi, Donald. I'm getting the strangest interference out here. I've been tuning the radio circuits gradually as we go, swapping capacitor values and tweaking resistor networks. It was working for a while, but everything I can pick up sounds so distant and muffled. Lula hands you the radio. Well, maybe you'll have better luck. You're good at this stuff. Just don't forget to give it back. We'll go east again. East. You're in forest. Joseph is here, tapping with a small stylus on a modified pocket braille slate. A small gray kitten no more than a few weeks old dozes comfortably on top of his backpack. Maybe he has something to say. Thank you, Plant Panda 827, for following. It means a lot, and I'm glad you're enjoying the stream. I greatly appreciate it. Oh wait, let me check our goal thing real fast. Ah, we're so close. We're super close. Thanks, y'all. Every follow really does go a long way, so thanks loads. Wait, I got 3 followers today. I'm actually super happy about that. Now all I have to do is make return viewers out of all of you. Wish me luck. Kitten resting on the backpack. Maybe he has something to say. Listen. Donald, I was just transcribing your footsteps. Sounded like... Joseph runs his finger along the index card he's been tapping on, from right to left. Long, weary song, drearily gone, dearly gone. You beat a melancholy shuffle through these woods, Donald. Ha! I've been noting down the sounds of the forest with an ear for speech, and an inborn filter for poetry. I suppose so. Maybe it's me being melancholy after all. I'm eager to see what the poetic subsystem makes of these punched cards. North. At edge of hole. Okay. That's a hole. You are at the edge of a massive hole. The dirt gives way to rock as the ground sinks into darkness. The computer tied to your upper back slickens with sweat in the afternoon sun. The computer shouldn't be sweating. The rope slung around your shoulder has slipped on the strap of your backpack, digging uncomfortably against your collarbone. Go down into the hole. It seems pretty obvious. Lean in a bit and check it out. Shine the lamp into the hole. Yell first into the hole and see if they're pirates. Lean in a bit and check it out. Typing down. Cave walls are too slick to climb safely without assistance. You lose your footing and fall to your death. Rip. Your score was 0 out of a possible 8,192. What? What? I got an achievement for that. Wait. You may continue, or you may quit. I didn't get a choice there, so I guess I'm continuing. At edge of hole. Shine the lamp into the hole. Light lamp. Your lamp is now on. Shine lamp in hole. The lamp light only reaches a few yards down the hole, where the rock is coated in a slimy black mold. You can tell that the walls are too slick to climb safely without assistance. Try using the rope to climb down safely. Tie rope to tree. The rope is tied snugly to a tree trunk. Down. Your feet slip a few times on the slimy rock, but you remain stable. Lula and Joseph descend carefully after you. In bed quilt. To everybody still viewing this, I appreciate y'all sitting through this abstract nonsense with me. I really appreciate that I'm not going through this alone. Still gonna call this a good game, though. You're in Bedquilt, a long east-west passage with holes everywhere. Joseph and Lula remove the computer equipment they are carrying on their back and begin setting up. That's the last trip, so everything's down here now. Say something back to her. Say something back. You make an awkward joke. Don't be so morbid. Lula looks pensive. What's the gear they're carrying? Ask her about the cave. Ask where the treasure is. Ask about the cave. Ask Lula about cave. Having second thoughts? I don't blame you. It's unsettling down here. Weird acoustics. Earlier, as we were climbing down, I thought I heard voices for a moment. Or, not voices themselves, but the echoes of voices. Singing. Some kind of eerie, tuneless working song. I'm glad I'm not down here alone. What's the gear they're carrying? Sure, Donald. We may as well take inventory. I've got the tape machine and the synthesizer and the parts we borrowed from the School of Music. It's all tuned up to my voice so we won't have to type so much. Joseph has his slate and the punched cards he's transcribed from the poems we read him. He's got the typewriter and the paper tape reader. And you've got the CRT display. How's your back holding up? Joseph looks uncomfortable. Jealous. Hey Donald, can you help me wire up the generators? I'll assemble the synthesizer, but I could use some help with the serial interface, if you have time. You hear an unfamiliar echo from a tunnel to the east. I'll help Joseph wire up the generators. Help Joseph. I appreciate it, Donald. I'm not much of an electrician. You know that. Joseph is a person we met at the first episode of that game, and he says a similar quote, so it lines up. Joseph hands you a bundle of wires. His kitten curls up on a spool of cabling. Oh, and he still has the kitten later. He had a cat. Joseph was a gas station attendant. We met at the very beginning, and he has he's a blind old man who does poetry, and he has like an old cat next to him. It honestly just makes me happy the kitten made it through all of this. I'm grateful for that alone. Listen, the three of us had a good thing for a minute, wouldn't you say? Up at the old place before it got ugly? I'm saying we came down here to work. To really do it. Xanadu. I mean, we've got to be rational about this. All three of us got to put our feelings aside for a bit and be rational. Do you know what I'm saying? Is he talking about Lula? Kind of creepy. Just agree with whatever he's saying. This isn't helpful. No. Yeah, no. That is creepy. Tell Joseph to back off. Joseph wipes his brow with a dusty sleeve. Seems down here we're all strangers. Permanently strange. You are interrupted by the ominous echo of a grating, scraping sound from the east, louder than before. What the hell was that? Let's check it out. In tunnels. Goes down the tunnel with Joseph and Lula close behind. That got kind of intense back there. How do you like all this, kid? Kind of boring, but I like boring stuff sometimes. I like reading, but I'm really good at that anyway. Kind of boring, yeah. The tunnel narrows, and soon you find yourself crawling on your hands and knees. Navigating the tunnel gradually becomes more awkward, as smooth rock gives way to jagged, crystalline surfaces. Scratches and taps echo from the end of the tunnel, some short and piercing, some slower and groaning as if dampened by water. The tunnel opens into a large room. In Crystal Room. Nope. 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 I don't want to do this. You are in a large, irregular chamber. The walls, floor, and ceiling are covered in crystalline projections. Strangers are here, scraping black mold from the crystals. They look up when you enter. One of them seems about to speak. Don't let him. Finally! Let's listen to what he has to say. The stranger reaches for a box he's carrying and presses a plastic button. The box whirs to life and a crackly voice blurts out something unintelligible, then slows to a deep gurgle. He looks at his companions momentarily in confused disappointment. Then he returns his awful gaze to you. Joseph flees through a tunnel to the north. Lula flees to a tunnel to the northeast. Joseph is blind, I think, but he's also a bit of a dick. Lula is nice. I'll follow Lula. Lula's headlamp scans across the northern passage as you run. Soft shadows loom perplexingly from floor to ceiling. You feel around to distinguish shadows from crystals, but eventually find yourself cornered. You have hit a dead end. Who are they? Comfort her. Comfort Lula. You reassure Lula that the strangers are harmless. Are you sure? You're right. Sounds like they've gone back to work. Alright, let's try the pass thing quickly. Now, don't make eye contact, then we'll find our way back to the equipment. I feel like they're not being very fair to these people. But then again, if they look anything like the Hard Times boy from the previous interlude, I can't get mad at them. Because, God, that is terrifying. Also, no seizure warning for this game, yeah? Ugh. In Bedquilt. You are in Bedquilt, a long east-west passage with holes everywhere. Lula is here, panting for breath. Did they follow us? Where's Joseph? Search for him. Search. I only understood you as far as wanting to search. Let's be more specific. Down one of the tunnels. Search tunnel. You select a tunnel at random. Your lantern illuminates several sets of footprints on the moldy cave floor, but they are impossible to identify. Oh, excuse me. With the equipment, search equipment. The various computer and audio equipment cast angular shadows into tunnels as you scan slowly across the pile. Nothing. Joseph climbs down from the rope still tied above. That damn sound. Those damn voices. I don't even know what direction I was running. I wove through that network of tunnels. I ran my hand along the wall, always turning left, but every turn and every rock felt the same. For all I knew, I was running in circles. Wait. Is there no log? Can I not go back up? That's fine. Finally, I ended up here. And I hid. I panicked. I heard you talking, but I didn't think I could trust my senses. But listen, there's one thing I have to tell you. While I was out there, lost in the tunnels and caves, I came across the Zero. And I had no idea. It's like a real place. They pick up the garbage, they deliver mail, they go to work, and they go to church, but it has an awful kind of emptiness. Wandering through, I heard horrible echoes. Weird images got burned in my mind's eye. A television, a scarecrow, a crystal, a feather, a sandwich, a CRT monitor, a bottle, an anchor. These are all, and those are all like landmarks that we use while navigating the Zero, so this must be when they were originally discovering it. Who looks down her feet? We should ask him more about that. Ask Joseph about the Zero. Donald, you've heard the same damn stories I have, but it's different. It doesn't matter now. I'm leaving. To hell with all of it. We should stop him, get him back on track. We're so close. Divert Joseph's attention. You should shout something at Joseph about the project you were working on together. You'll die in these damn cold caves. And what about those men? You know they'll come back. Tell him we can find somewhere to start a fire. Tell him we can hide from the strangers. Tell him we can find somewhere to start a fire. Suggest finding somewhere to start a fire. You shout something at Joseph about going deeper into the caves. Did you hear their voices? They're not... They'll find you. But not me. I'm going back to the surface. Stop! Your stupid fight is ringing through the whole damned cave. Joseph is right. We can't stay here. I'm leaving too. but I'm not going back to the surface. I'm taking my station wagon and I'm hanging down the Zero. Oh, don't let her leave us here. I think we need her to stay. Ask Lula to stay. You plead with Lula about your continued collaboration. I'll send you this tape when I'm done recording. I'll put it in the mail, and then you can see what your damned machine does with it. Lula and Joseph have left. In tunnels. Abandoned by your collaborators, your confidants, your companions, the only two among your colleagues with whom you've ever trusted the gift of your friendship. Pretty thick, sounds like Beardo had his heart broken. You wander the tunnels alone, dragging along the components of your unrealized masterpiece, combing with underground passages for a new site in which to realize your vision. Sounds like a genius. How do you mean? Wordy. Huh. I had a guy who came in a shop once with a bunch of old radios and computers and stuff, real junk. I think he collected it going from alleys or something. Anyway, it was all broken. He asked me if I could get the tubes out and clean them up. The vacuum tubes. So I pulled every vacuum tube I could find and threw the rest out. And I went over them with rubbing alcohol and cleaned the leads. I used some nail polish remover on the glass. I did a pretty good job. He came back in the next day and I laid it all out on a towel for him to take so he could check it out. I got the towel from my Aunt Remedios, and like everything with her, it's really kind of nice, you know? It's red and had this gold embroidery around the edges. Yeah, because, you know, we definitely care about your Aunt Remedios' towels. I guess it was a little too nice. The guy got all excited by the presentation, kind of circled it and observed each tube from a distance, moving his head around in weird, quick bobs like a pigeon. And then he started just lecturing at nobody in particular about the history of vacuum tubes. He talked for an hour. We went on a few dates, but nothing really came of it. Turns out he was kind of boring. Yeah, go figure. The man talked about vacuum tubes for an hour. I feel like that wasn't going to go anywhere good. And we're back here, it looks like. After what may have been years, you stumble out of a tunnel into a cavernous open space. Stalactites adorn the ceiling like grotesques. In the center of the room is an enormous rocky spire. This is where you will set up your equipment and establish your legacy. Xanadu. Meta. Now is the time to continue your work. Research assistance 0. Realism index 37%. Romance index 2%. Mold coverage 0. You may hire a new research assistant, assign assistance to a task, or sleep until tomorrow. Hire a new research assistant. Hire. Uploading job advertisement to university message boards. You have hired Mary Ann, who studies fine art. Assign assistant's task. Assign. You may assign assistance to debugging, transcription, or speculation. Speculation? Assign available research assistants to speculation. Hire a new one. Hire. Uploading the job advertisement to university message boards. New applicants try again later. Sleep. Time passes. Mary Ann makes a convincing argument for the edibility of stone. Now it's time to continue your work. Hire a new assistant. Amy, who studies human-computer interaction. Assign. What did she do again? I'm gonna say debugging. You have two wait, hold on. One. Can't hire anyone else. Damn. I'm sorry, I'm getting a little too eager to go to sleep that I'm double pressing buttons. Mary Ann identifies a bug with the oxygen level simulation, but it is unable to fix it. Amy muses about the love of fungal colonies. Greasy black mold is collecting on the computer equipment. Now it's time to continue your work. Hire Weaver. Weaver! That's a spooky lady that we met at the very beginning who helped us find this hero. Studies mathematics. Assign. Put her in debugging. I'll put 3 in debugging. Okay. Amy fixes some weird math with some weirder math. Weaver makes adjustments to the echolocation algorithm. Bats now fly normally instead of getting hung up on each other as wings and clustering together like horrible leathery tumbleweeds. Mary Ann widens tunnels slightly to reduce the need for extra crouch commands. Intruders. The stranger doing something to the equipment, but you can't make out what. You hide behind a rock until they leave. With trepidation, you emerge from your hiding place hours later. Closer to 0. Hold coverage. Hire a new assistant. Uploading a job advertisement. Roberta says fairy tales. That sends us to a task. I'll send Roberta to 1. One person transcription. 1 there too. In debugging, I'll put 2. Sleep. Mary Ann fixed bugs. Roberta fixed bugs. Amy extensively notates tunnel diameter as a function of length. Weaver discards centuries of exhaustive data on the uniformity, cause, and effect. Weaver follows the strangers into the tunnels, but she doesn't return, but neither do they. Wait a second, didn't I have 4 research assistants? Hire a new one. Rick, who studies library science. His assign assignments to a task. I'll put 2 on debugging. 2 on transcription. And sleep. Time passes, Mary Ann fixes bugs, Amy fixes bugs, Robert summarizes micro-passive animals, Rick types up some lurid energy from a green journal. Yeah, this doesn't seem to be helping. Research assistants 4. Okay. Try and quit and start over. I'm sure this is something, but I'm sure I can't get it. We got stuff to do. Quit. That was a rhetorical question. Quit game. Yes, quit game. I only stood you as far as wanting to quit. Maybe we have to lose or die somehow in order to start over? Eat the lamp. Don't be ridiculous. You have to wait it out. Yeah, maybe we have to wait it out? Wait indefinitely. Time passes. Research assistants come and go. You don't encounter the strangers again. But sometimes you hear the uncanny echoes of their voices off from the tunnels. Years pass, mold accumulates. You and the remaining research assistants take to burning disused equipment in the center of the room. The black mold is intensively flammable and makes an excellent catalyst. It leaves behind a sweet narcotic perfume. One night, you have visitors, outsiders, different ones. Then later that night, an old friend. You really did go deeper into the caves. Premature end of file, press any key to quit. Huh. Okay, so I was right. This thing is a computer that predicts the future. Scene 10? 10 is a good round number to end Hall of the Mountain King. 10 is a good round number to end this off on, right? Surely it won't go to 11. Oh, wow. Okay, Lula's actually here. You really did go deeper in the caves where you were easy enough to find. But if you were former assistants, one can't help but hear things. this is what became of our project. Oh, I've made some additions. Joseph stole the data tapes for the first half, so I've had some blank spots to fill. Yes, I know. He published his version, actually. I'm sorry to report that it's a bit teasely sentimental. We found your doctor. Oh, good. Yes, you're looking not well, to be honest. You smell like a distillery. Have you been drinking? No, I haven't been drinking, actually. We've been looking for you. So you found the address data. Just pass it over to Donald here. Donald, will you be dear and crunch those numbers? We're looking at a sort of street name collision. Dogwood Drive. Wasn't the Bureau going to process it? I insist. I have cycles to spare. I'll just pack my pipe and get to it. Should only be an hour or so. Andrew will carry it over to... I'll be at the Bureau for the rest of the night. Just mark it private materials for attention of Senior Clerk Chamberlain. How do we get to the Bureau from here? The bridge. Yes, the bridge. Through the gate over there. Sentimental. Now we too recede into history. Good night, Donald. Shin, meet me at the Bureau. We'll get you on your way. Head counterclockwise to the Cath Road Ray, then turn around. And it's just clockwise until you find the Bureau. Between us, I think you should drive. Okay, cathode ray, turn around, and then we're free. Hopefully. Goodbye, Roberta. Goodbye, Andrew. Goodbye, Gate. Goodbye, Xanadu. Get me the hell out of this crazy person cave. Don't get me wrong, I'm grateful for the lore that was dropped upon us. I'm happy to have played it. Get me the hell out of here. I'll go back to the Bureau. I'll read the books. I'll burn the time. Just get me out of this cave. Oh, someone left a terrible paper on the path. It doesn't appear damaged, but there's no tape to play or record. Okay. Down. Bookshelf. And now we have the country folk ghosts playing again. That's cool. Bookshelf will carry only part of the path here, but the project was abandoned. Still useful, Peak the Spire is crowded anyway. Yeah, I'm not stopping. I'm not stopping. Yeah, fuck that lantern. Blue! My sweet, sweet girl. And Johnny, you lazy bastard. How dare you stay there and make us go through all this? Wait, wasn't it reversed before? I got so turned around up there. But here's you and Johnny. You're about the most stable thing down there. Two are like kindred souls unite your stable. Johnny, my boy, are you okay? Did you enjoy not going through an existential nightmare like we had to? And whatever the hell happened in that graveyard, did you enjoy your cigarette? Sitting on this bridge doing nothing? Good, I'm happy for you. Just a bunch of computers. Y'all enjoy that bit of method acting there? That was a really on. Truck. They head back into the night because we sure as hell don't want to linger here. Before I move, where the hell am I going? Cathode ray, cathode ray. Lower depths, storage facility. But like, which way were we going? It's the farmhouse. That's the Elkhorn Mines. Storage facility. Museum. Truman's house. Convenience store. Oh god, let's just find the Cath Road. Wait, was it this way maybe? The cat carrier. Once again, appreciate all you sticking around. Even if I'm just background noise, I'm happy to be a part of y'all's night. Weird. No, loss? It's no shame. I'll take over. Yeah, maybe that's a good idea. Wait a second. I have a skip feature. I can just skip those segments? Fair enough. I'll accept it. I'm not one to look a gift horse in the mouth. 11? What kind of... What kind of rule of numbering is that? Who... You know what? Nobody's gonna... They're not gonna end it on number 11. And if they do, someone's gonna pay. Got the time, Blue? Nah, you don't care about that. Gotta get this thing fixed. Or just let it go, right? If she catches me asking you, I'll never hear the end of it. I like Johnny. I'm gonna like going to bed more though. Yeah, ring that bell. You know, I'll say for some polygonal people, they actually managed to really put some like distinct like designs in these guys. Yeah. Like I've hardly been looking at them because they're polygonal people. I'm just supposed to like make them walk around. But huh. I didn't notice that Junebug was wearing like a skirt. Here you are. Marianne has the rest of the evening off, so I'm minding the desk. Any word on the address? Rolls just came in by courier. Good news, Donald, as his will sort through the noise. I had cross-referenced their results against some of our records. Found a corresponding mail stop on the Echo River route. As it happens, the night ferry is scheduled to make its stop here shortly. The ferryman carries the mail and collects the garbage as well. I'm sure you can catch a ride out that way. You're welcome to wait here. I have to get back to packing. You going somewhere? I might. I'm feeling impulsive, and I like to be ready. Maybe back to Mexico. It's been years. They still have one of my sculptures in a museum down there. Did you know? Big, ugly iron thing. Having to have it scrapped anyway. Tape travels. Try to stay out of the water. It's colder than it looks. And deep. I like the posse we're gathering here so far. How long do we have to wait? Oh, who knows. Alright, what happened? What? In the church, at the graveyard. UT came out of there all weird. What happened? Thank you, Junebug, for asking the question of the hour. It's okay, you can tell them. It doesn't matter anymore. Fine. So we were in that graveyard. I was gonna be so upset if we didn't find out what happened in there. The game's just fucking with me now. Scene number doesn't mean it where the strangers come from. Scene numbers don't mean anything. The scenes just end when they want them to. Let me out. Let me out. Let me out, please. Well, this can't be alright. Looks like an old church. Let's look inside. Okay. I'll stay with him. I'm going for lizards. Okay, we'll make it quick. Church, church, church. Come on. No, I'm not gonna sit. Gorgeous floors, cold salt mouse, cuffed and flexed by unknown boot heels. Still. Handmade apparatus for the production of moon sign, assembled from scavenged metal and natural materials. A 49,000 terabyte zip bomb, 3 times the size of the last one. I have no idea what you're talking about, but I'm afraid I'm on some kind of list now. What is a zip bomb? And what does TB stand for? Plug USB in a computer and your processor would just melt. Oh dear God. Oh, so it's like it's a fucking what's it called? Killer USB. Those things that got popular a while ago. I don't know what I expected. The strangers, he kept saying. Kind of vague already, isn't it? Donald a stranger. Hell, you and I are practically strangers. Listen, earlier in the mine, I didn't want to talk about it, but please don't tell me we're about to have a flashback within a flashback. If this is scene Lucky 13, I swear to God. When I saw Weaver, she was on TV. I was testing a pretty simple tube repair, flipping through channels to check the saturation, and she was just there. It was kind of horrible. I mean, I told you she disappeared suddenly. Ran away? But we thought, what was she doing on the TV? That's the part that I can't. I'd flipped that past that channel a dozen times before in my test. It was one of those public access things, some old lady reading poetry. And then, next time I flipped to channel 2, Weaver. It's burned in my vision now. She's standing in a room. The walls are blank and kind of gray. There's tape on the walls like markings and desks. A classroom, maybe. The camera's in the corner, so it's a sort of 45-degree angle into the room. There's Weaver right in the center of the picture. I stopped turning the dial. Hell, I stopped breathing. Eventually she spoke, but there was no real sound. Just this awful hum. I read the closed captions. She said to go to the mine, I'd find something there. I can't remember her exact words. Whenever I try, I get distracted. Fuzzy, It's so dusty in here, right? Yeah, real dusty. You'd think with all these holes in the ceiling. What the hell is that? Did you hear that? Must have been the church settling. Must have. Oh, fuck off. Oh, dear God. Okay. Oh, dear. And the skeleton man is running away. Great. Love that for us. Oh, God, and I'm controlling the skeleton. I don't want to talk to them. I don't want to talk to them. I'm afraid of what the game will make me do. The stranger activates the tape player slung on his shoulder. A crackly drawl echoes the room. It is Patience and sounds like it should be smiling. Doolittle, my regrets. I hope I didn't keep you waiting long. We don't see a lot of foot traffic these days. I guess you're here about the job. I'm afraid we only have one opening at the moment. Horrible business. We're actually looking for information about an old computer. Wait, we've heard the name Doolittle before. I don't know. I can't remember where, though. Certainly. I'll tell you everything you need to know. I've only just met you, but I feel there's a certain place for you here. I'll take you over the dispatcher, show you the trucks, get you familiarized. We can converse as we go. What is this place? It's not an old church. No, I guess not. I'm going to use you to test a script I wrote. Nothing bad will happen, but I think I made it so I can remotely start my stream thing all at once. Okay, feel free. No sweat. No, I guess not, but still. It all has a kind of reverence to it. And what's that smell? Like bread? Like baking bread? Please, follow me. Tal's Twitch monitor test. Yeah, let's go. Just a moment. I have to ask you stop in here. You step in here a moment. This is for your safety and adjust your outfits just a bit. There's some protective headwear up on the wall back there. Please remove your shoes and eyeglasses. I'm not taking off my shoes, and we don't wear glasses. So that won't be an issue. Well, do us a favor and put on the headwear anyway, just this way. I don't like the regular people casually standing next to the glowing skeletons. Also, hi, Quartz. Ah! No! What did you just do? What? Ba-da-ba-ba. Leading the fleshy people. Okay, I don't like magical after image bone skeletons with, like, standard. Ooh. Thank you for the follow, Tails Twitch Monitor. However, and thank you, Quartz the Frog. However, I might ask that you, like, take your Twitch monitor off the follow list. Not because I'm not grateful, but I do want as many real people on my follows as possible. You can have it there for now, but maybe just take it off when you're done. Here's the fleet. Ahaha. Oh, we just use these to get around internally. What do you do here? Oh, I'm a copywriter. Text on bottles and flyers. Ad copy. That sort of thing. Discerning shades and heartsick lovers have long known the taste of hard times and held it in favor over all other spirits. That was one of mine. So the trucks are just eastaways and shipping. You can become acquainted with the dispatcher there. Give me a tap on the shoulder if you see something that catches your eye. Always happy to show off facilities. Sublime machinery. Sure, I was just making sure my programs work, and they do apparently. Well, oh no. Oh dear God. I hope you get your programming foibles all fixed up. Oh, my throat. Whee! Ooh. Oh God, the PC crap. What did you do, Talon? Let's just go to shipping. I love how he's driving one-handed. Like that's just such a this is a little detail. Here it is. Now I have to ask, no matter of course, what kind of experience do you have driving trucks? I drove deliveries for an antique shop up until this last run. Aha, precious cargo. You'll do just fine. And you can drive safely, can't you? I haven't any doubt now. It's only after what happened with Miguel this evening. What happened with Miguel this evening? Well, the dust is still clearing, of course. Perhaps he closed his eyes a moment or simply hit a curve too devilish. I do pity ill-fated Miguel. He was good company and slow to anger, but if we're speaking confidentially, well, with all that lost product to be repaid, bourbon and glass dashed across the interstate, and a few casks, too, we're all just thankful he had no next of kin. So let's see if we can ring up the dispatcher. Doolittle starts the truck and switches on the CB radio. A deep, monotonous voice drones from the dashboard speaker. 1020 on that load. Come back. Radio voice up in the Hummingbird Cave. 1012. City Kitty. This is a good time, dispatch. We found Miguel's replacement. Touch him out to get acquainted. 10-9. Come again? Conway, introduce yourself. Pleased to meet you? Tell dispatch here something impressive about yourself. They're very well regarded here. I guess I could drive a truck like this. I'm not really here for a job. You know folks know anything about moldy old computer? Yeah, I'm not here for a job. 99 wheel holder. Gotta pay the water bill. Ah, so. I'm certain they'll call back before long. Let's take a look around the truck, eh? Check that back. Looks like it's just about ready to go out. We have some good strong folk in shipping here, so you never need to worry about loading if you don't want to. Bit hard on the knees and the back at our age, huh? Eh? I don't know. My boy's spine looks perfectly fine. You know, because I can see directly. I can count each and every last one of my boy's vertebrae, and they are crispy and lined up. He has some nerve talking about our back at our age. Of course, I'll have to unload at the destination, but that's the job. As some drivers like the extra shift stacking and loading here. Did Miguel load his own truck? He did, but it was a jealousy guarded task for him. If I didn't know the man better, hear me now, I say if I didn't know the man better, I may have suspected he was skimming off the top. Sounds like a lot of work around here. Conway woke up on baled hay? Everything was too bright. His head hurt the usual. Lizette and Ira argued loudly just outside the open barn door. She wanted Ira to take him inside and shower, have some coffee, get to the job. Ira said there wasn't time. Conway was in no condition. It was an important job. They couldn't put it off. Ira said to let the deadbeat sleep it off and then send him packing. He said Charlie could do the job. Conway stepped out of the barn, shielding his eyes. He tried to say something reassuring, but just sort of stumbled around it. Lizette looked away. Ira just spat and went inside to wake Charlie. Ira was a stubborn man, so Charlie went along, and Conway drifted out again and didn't hear about the accident until months later. So, what's next? Tires? Oh, sure, I know you'll want to look. Kick the tires, that's a thing we do, isn't it? As though our knees could exert the kind of force these tires see out there on the road, we're more likely to hurt ourselves. Isn't it the way? Eh? Sure, they're big machines, but they can be fragile. Absolutely. Truck deserves care and fearful respect, like a glass elephant. Miguel was a good driver, but he didn't have that quality of deference. What kind of man was Miguel? Always sat in a dim room full of folding chairs. What kind of man was Miguel? As I always say of him, he was good company. Many of us have found ourselves in his position, arrogantly grasping at personal sovereignty when our lives had become unimaginable. There is no shame in it, only condolence. Now what else can I show you? Headlights? Headlights work fine, see? Those controls. That's important. Most of our product goes out at night. You never know who you'll run into in the daylight, and dusk can be treacherously misreading with all that indirect light. The magic hour, eh? Drivers sleep in the day, then? Sure, those that sleep. Miguel pulled extra day shifts when he could. Sometimes he'd help me, sometimes over in bottling. He shouldn't have been driving at dusk. Weird shadows, soft light, dangerous. Conway had to get off the highway. Too loud, too murky. He turned off into some gray cornfield in Indiana. Empties rattled under the passenger seat. He watched traffic and birds. He kept them over there so the smell wouldn't spread. That window was always open a crack. He had to pull over. He just needed a nap, even if he ran late. He was only human. He'd been out since the headlights were on. Didn't even stop for coffee. He cracked a beer at 3, open eyes on the road. 4:30, he dodged some stray cattle. The headlights were coming back on. Rockford could wait. Early morning could be much worse than late night. What could they care? He just needed a few hours. So, moving on. Wipers. Control the wipers with this knob here. They seem to have a decent torque to them, eh? Can't say how they'd fare in an ice storm, but we never delay a shipment. Better assume the risk. You folks watch the weather closely? I wouldn't know it if I saw it. Too many years of climate control. Have I mentioned it? Have I mentioned I rarely, if ever, leave our facility? I wouldn't know the rain if it drowned me. Sure, the wipers are fine. They ditched class for the day to drive in the rain. It was pointless to stay. All review. He was a lost cause, and she didn't need it anyway. She was smart, bored. It was time to cut out. Shitty day for it. 83 in biblical flood. They went to see a movie. It was some anonymous swashbuckler film about real men and women. Real tights, real lips, fake blood. They brought a flask. They smoked the cigarettes, drank awful hooch, and whistled buckets of rain. She sang about someone she wants to have loved. Brown hair caroled around her ear. She had a voice like Scotch whiskey. They poured another drink. And another. She worried it was getting dark out. Then it was getting light out. They ended up in someone else's field, in someone else's car. In an early morning joyride, in a sunrise collision. She got on the bus, and he hiked back to his car. He sat in his car and went over some options. Chicago, Toronto, Barrow. It seemed like a bold and impulsive gesture at the time as he pulled out into the parking lot. He removed his hands from the steering wheel for a moment and felt the car drift into a decision. Years later, he'd think of this moment. He'd think of this moment as the moment he himself started drifting. A modest technology, best suited to the job, eh? Plenty good enough. The truck's radio crackles back to life. Driver, come back. Ah, there's dispatch. Now, tell him about your experience. Tell him the truck's in good shape. Tell him he'll start in the morning. I've been driving for a note. I really can't. Yeah, we got to finish this delivery in a few. Dispatch got 2 black guys and a flock of crocodiles. Come back. Back it down and prick your eyelids, driver. Come back, Lem. 10-4. Come back, wheel holder. I'm not going to get myself roped into anything. I feel like if I, go along with this job, I'll get thrown into some kind of contract. Dispatch is addressing you. He's here, dispatch. Got your ears on? Listen to this. Silence. So, I think that went well. Let's head back up to logistics and seal the deal, eh? I've got one more thing to show you. I don't know why the fact that he drives with one hand, just does it for me. It's such a weirdly, human gesture, you know what I mean? Now, to be fair, before we make assumptions, these guys could just be regular humans. However, they do seem to be fucked up cave people, so, can't ever be too sure. Wow, it got dark in here. I thought he was going to hit that parallel park all smooth. Oh, hi, Mellow Springs. You're here too? What's up? Let's head back upstairs, eh? I have one more thing to show you. Wait, we only came here looking for some answers about this stupid moldy computer. How was work, man? Ah, the old man in the cave with the moldy computer. That black mold. It's drawn to whiskey. It feeds on ethanol fumes. You see, as we age the whiskey, some of it inevitably evaporates in the air. The angels share. It goes through the vents here and out into the caves. If we can scrape up that mold, we can usually apply some pressure and cold to it. Squeeze and condense the angel share back in drinkable whiskey. Oh, you got news? Oh, dear God. DM it to me. No, wait, did you DM it to me? I'm sorry, I have streamer mode on. You did not DM it to me. DM it to me. I'll try and send you a message back. I can take an interlude if you need me to. It goes through the vents here and out into the cave. If we can scrape up that mold, we can usually apply some pressure and cold to it. Squeeze and condense the angel share back into drinkable whiskey. Every drop counts when you're making a living on the stuff, so we'd go down and scrape it off his equipment, just like any other place it grows. He kept sending his people here to drive us away. Paranoid, truly paranoid. Well, now we have the formula, so we don't need to go collecting mold. But we didn't do anything to his moldy computer. He just forgot the password. One of his assistants shared it with me. Dome in air. That'll get you going, I'm sure of it. So, join me upstairs? No, I'm going home. I'm going back up to your creepy-ass graveyard. I'm going home. Well, not home. I'm going back to the cave. And I'm strangling Donald for doing this to me. If you don't mind. I'm almost free. I'm almost free, y'all. I swear to God, if I turn around, if I finish this up and there's part 14, I'm going to lose it. Here it is, a beauty, wouldn't you say? It's an antique, you know. What is it? Why, it's an adding machine. This is where we come for our daily ritual. To calculate the day's interests and repayment according to the formula. I usually do so at the beginning of my shift, so I know how many hours I need in order to keep up. Yes, I believe you'll do well here, sir. Happy to have you. Congratulations, you're hired. Wait, we can't... It's customary here to start each day with a shift drink. Let's make it special. Mark the occasion. This is the top shelf stuff now. Single barrel. He doesn't... Down the hatch. Binem memoriae mors. No! No! No, I'm letting that fade. Oh god, the medicine the doctor gave us. Was that... Conway, no. God damn it, man. Okay. Random theory. The medicine the doctor gave us. That is a derivative of the black mold that these guys are using to make their whiskey. It's a derivative of the thing these guys are using to make their whiskey. I bet we're going to lose another body part in this scene. I'm calling it now. I'm betting all of these skeleton people, they've been like they've been taking shots of this whiskey for a while, and yeah, this is my theory. It's not working for you. We have to get back to this. He has a delivery to make. What's this? Not working? Are you turning down this opportunity? She's right. I have to make this. I'm disappointed. I'm afraid that leaves us with a delicate problem. As I indicated, this is top shelf stuff you're drinking now. It isn't cheap. It's not your first shift drink. If it's not your first shift drink, well, there's the matter of this tour just now. My time and experience are billed at quite a premium. This is not good for you, my friend. You're in quite deep. And by my back of the envelope estimations, well, we all have that in common, I suppose. All of us. Yes, I'm afraid you'll have to work this off somehow. It's just the way of it. What's happening right now? You can start tomorrow, take the time to settle your affairs, of course. The interest begins to compound immediately. And well, we'll go over the formula when you get here. I should get back to work. See you tomorrow, then. Please. Oh, God. So, I guess I start in the morning. I guess. I'm confused. It's the way these things go, kid. Oh, well, that still gives a few hours to roam, right? Where's that ferry? Please, please let this ferry be the next thing. Please, Lord, I'm so tired. I thought each bit would be like 2 hours each. Oh dear God, that's a woolly mammoth. Great, love to see it. That could. End of chapter. End of chapter. End of chapter. End of chapter. Okay, we're good. We're good. Let's fucking clap it up for the folks over at Cardboard Computer for keeping me up past my bedtime. No, no, I don't want no don't. Okay, I thought that bar was gonna fill up. It was gonna start automatically. Okay. I'm gonna go to sleep, everybody. Mellow Springs, I'll talk to you in a little bit. I'm going to go to sleep. I am a very, very tired Bupchup. Act 3 was a trip. It was. Thank you. It was a lot. I don't know what to think. I don't know what to. I have a lot of theories going through my head, many of which I'm probably going to have to go consort with Becca about, who I'm sure is waiting for my thoughts and takes. But, so, oh dear God, Paxplate, no. I can't tell when people join. Oh God, Paxplate, I'm so sorry, but I gotta get out of here. I'm so tired. This act was so long. It was so long. It had like 13 parts. Ugh. I had to do a bad Skeletor impression towards the end. God damn it, there's a fly in my room. Okay, I'm going to sleep, y'all. Good night. Alright. Nighty night, y'all. Anyone who came late and doesn't know what the hell is going on, I will be uploading this VOD. The VOD will be saved. I do have a oh, my eyes, excuse me. I am working on setting up a VOD YouTube channel, just so these things are able to get saved, just so, you know, I can archive my journey somewhat. But good night, everybody. Good night. This was a long one. This was a good one. Thank God I did not quite reach the 4 hour mark. But either way, good night, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. I would like to thank Nomad Potato. Wait, let me check my activity feed. Hold on. I want to thank Nomad Potato, KK Thirtelt, and Plant. Oh, I'll thank. Oh, wait, excuse me. Nomad Potato, KK Thirtelt, Plant Panda 827, and Quartz the Frog. I know Quartz the Frog and KK Thirtelt personally, but still, y'all get big thanks for tuning in, and thank you even more for following. I'm not going to. Let me see here. I'm not going to flex too hard because technically one of these followers is it's a test monitor thing for a friend stream, but I am technically at 30 followers. Next up is 35. Again, every follow matters. I appreciate all of you. I hope all of you have a nice night. Good night, everybody.